शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् शिवं शरणं जय जय नन्दी शरणं जय जय मूलाञ्ज शरणं जय जय शिवकामि शरणं जय जय श्रीमाता ललिताम्बिका राजराजेश्वरी महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी शरणं मम. Shivoham to all of you. Today we are going to start the doubt clearing session from ID number 10,899. The question: I am very happy with my experience with the Mahavarai sadhana. Can you please recommend any distance learning meditation that can be done along with Mahavarai sadhana that helps in building a good career and manifest name, fame, and good fortune? Or will Mahavarahi sadhana alone be enough for this? You see that Mahavara is complete sadhana, very very powerful sadhana to manifest name, fame, and good fortune. But if possible, you can also add Raja Matangi and Bhairava as a supportive sadhana to make your sadhana more expressive, more faster results in the outside world. So Rajamatangi and Bhairava are very very supportive. So Mahavarai works with the karmic level and subconscious level, and Rajamatangi help you to manifest better, manifest better in your life. The second question from ID number 10,059. Guruji, I live in the US. I would like to see many more Sri Vidya sadhaks in the Western world, as I believe it will help all of humanity. I teach spiritual healing to students online. Most of my students are living in the US or Europe. I publish my online meetings to YouTube publicly. May I have your blessings to speak publicly to encourage my student to take a diksha from you, and may I speak of the miracles of this Guru Parampara, and if so, is there anything I should be careful about it? Nothing, this is a very very good intention that you are holding it. You wanted to help as many as a truth seeker in the Western world who are really need a right guidance from a right master, from a right guru lineage. So that's really a good thing. And as you say that you would like to support them, you want to explain your experience, you can do that. You can explain to your Western students about our Sri Vidya sadhana, about our Guru Parampara, and what are the levels of Sri Vidya sadhana, how it is going to help them in a material world, how it is going to help them in a spiritual progress. You can explain that. But one thing I would like to tell you that now Sri Vidya distance course is offered only through reference. So if somebody is coming, one of your student is going to apply, he should mention your name or some reference should be there. Otherwise, you collect the students, around 5 to 10 students. Then you can send the list of the students, and then we will process the schedules for the diksha of the Sri Vidya sadhana. Beginners course anybody can apply, but only the Sri Vidya sadhana where the commitment for 2 years is needed from my side as well as student side. So in that case, we are no more offering it publicly, only through reference. Somebody is guiding them, somebody is supporting them, somebody is encouraging them, somebody is spiritually giving the right guidance, apart from just teachings that they are receiving, the techniques that they are receiving. Okay, so in that case, it's really good. You can talk about our Guru Parampara and Sri Vidya benefits. The next question from the same ID number. I would also like to offer an online support program for my students who take a Diksha from you. My intention is to help them with the doubts and help them to be regular in their sadhana. May I have your blessing to do this? Yes, actually we did this. Actually, one of Western university where they have a spiritual university where they have their own spiritual courses, and they used to send the students to us for Sri Vidya Sadhana, and they used to conduct a webinar or some YouTube satsanga or the online supporting programs for them, so that they can track them, they can help them, they can may inspire them to do the sadhana. That's really wonderful thing if you can do it for them. Next question from ID number 10,279. Namaste Guruji. Can I know, is there any connection between Lord Hanuman and Sri Vidya? I got a dream where a divine being carried me into the galaxy. I felt so healed and happy during the dream, also throughout the day. I have a feeling it was Lord Hanuman. You see that Lord Hanuman many times manifest in the life of students. Lord Hanuman is not only connected to Sri Vidya in all the parampara who are ready for growth, spiritual growth. And whenever you are doing a Sri Vidya sadhana, and also you have been worshipping Lord Hanuman, means he will come and guide you. He will come and remove the obstacle. He will come and remove the negativity so that you can grow. So Lord Hanuman help many of our Sri Vidya students, especially when they have negative dreams, negativity they are facing and all. So you need to understand that whenever you do the Sri Vidya sadhana, the necessary beings will come, necessary deity will come, necessary masters will come to support, help in your spiritual growth. Okay. Definitely, Lord Hanuman has a great and a blessing for all of us. The next question from the same ID number. Whenever I sit for doing Sauhu breathing or Soham meditation, I start getting negative thoughts and I get scared that these thoughts will manifest. These thoughts are especially about my health. Nowadays, my thoughts are manifesting so quickly, so I get terrified sometimes about negative thoughts. What can I do about this? Please remember this. Not just thoughts, repeated thoughts will manifest. Okay, so if you have a more repeated negative thoughts, means there is a possibility it may manifest. So I always suggest my students, make a programming. Only good comes to me, only good goes out of me. Whenever you do the protection shield for yourself, you have to make this affirmation along with your programming of your protection shield, that only good comes to me, only good goes out of me. Okay, once you start doing, it's really blessing to you. And whenever you get a negative thoughts, you just offer to the feet of Divine Mother or Tirumalarji, whomever you feel connected, Ishta, you tell that, Divine Mother, I offer these negative thoughts. Then you have a trust by offering that Mother will take care. Okay, so but not to be afraid of anything. When you are on the path, when you are guided, all these things will be taken care. Divine will take care. You need to remember this truth. When you surrender, when you connect it with your Ishta, it's a duty of the Ishta, it's a duty of the Guru to take care of you. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,149. This is regarding Das Mahavidya Sadhana. When I invoke Shiva in Das Mahavidya Mandala, what mantra should I use? I am using Haum when I invoke Shiva in the center triangle. Is this correct? Yes. Haum is the Bijakshara, the seed sound of Lord Shiva. So when you chant, the Tattva, the principle of Lord Shiva manifest there. So you are, you are guided in a right way from inside, from Lord Shiva. So you continue with that. The next question from the same ID number, pertaining to the watching of breathe at the end of Sri Vidya Sadhana or any sadhana, what does it do actually? Does it absorb all our energy is generated during sadhana into our five bodies and all chakras, or does it balance all our chakras? You see that whenever we complete our sadhana, whenever we bring our attention to our chakra, chant the mantra, bring different inner energy work that we do it, at the end we need to allow this energy to settle down, balance, distribute to our entire beings at all levels of our existence. So whenever you relax yourself, not doing anything, what you are doing is you are allowing the energy to settle down wherever it is. If it is too much energy in Ajna chakra or head area, when you relax, the energy will flow to the other chakras. The energy will flow to your subtle bodies, energy body, from energy to astral body, mental body, soul body. So you are bringing harmony, balance, settling your entire being, and grounding yourself into the soul consciousness. So many of these things will happen whenever you go into a silence after meditation, just watching your breathing. Okay, all of this, yes, it balances the chakra, it balances the energy in your subtle bodies, and brings the or oneness with the Shiva and Shakti when you do that kriya after meditation. The next question from ID number 10920. Guruji, is there a mudra we can incorporate while doing Varahi sadhana for both chakra and Moola mantra chant? No, there is no mudra we are suggesting you. We are asking you to hold the, this, receiving mudra. Receiving mudra is, when I hold my palms like this, it is also a mudra. Mudra is a non-verbal communication where when I put this, I am telling to Divine Mother Varahi, Mother, I am ready to receive all the blessing that you can shower on me. Okay, that is what. And this mantra is very, very powerful. The just chanting the mantra communicates with the Divine Mother Varahi. So you don't need actually any mudra to connect with her. Her energy is she's a one Bhulakshmi. So you are in her consciousness. So you don't need anything, just a mantra is sufficient to connect and receive the blessing from Divine Mother Varahi. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, during the sadhana of 15 to 20 minutes or 108 counts while mentally chanting, I go into a deep sleep state. It is like losing awareness, but then I try to be alert and focus on the chant. Is it a normal process of sadhana, and how to approach to such a scenario? It is a normal thing. What happens whenever you meditate? So from your conscious mind, you are going to subconscious mind. From subconscious mind, you are going to a superconscious mind. It is not like the subconscious to conscious to superconscious. No, it is a conscious mind to subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is connected to superconscious mind. So you fall from the awareness of the body mind, and then you go into a state of a silence, and you go into state of blankness. You go into state of less thoughts. All these things should happen. All these things should happen. And after certain months of practice, after certain years of practice, you overcome this. You directly go from conscious mind to superconscious mind, but less in the subconscious mind. So it is a process that will take place, but you are doing it right. You continue with this. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, while doing sadhana, how I can establish the connection and get guidance? Is it through astral or dream or meditation? How to receive a guidance from Guru lineage, Goddess Rajamatangi, Varahi and Batuka Bhairava? You see that if you need any guidance before meditation, write it on a paper and you offer that to the feet of Divine Mother Varahi, Rajamatangi or Thirumalarji, whomever you feel connected, whomever you feel devoted, whomever you feel surrendered. You keep those questions at the feet of Mother. Mother, please answer. Please guide me in this. Okay, I need a clarification on these three things in my life. You keep it and then you meditate. Don't worry about about the guidance. When you meditate, the spontaneous message will come, spontaneous thought will come, the very strong feeling will come about the decision what you are asking. So you will be guided in that way. So that's a one way how to receive the guidance in a meditation. Some people cannot receive this in a meditation. When they made this prayer, they may receive in a dream, they may receive in a day-to-day activities. You meditate, left and went to the office, something you are doing, suddenly the flash will come and where you get the answer also, or you get in a dream. What is very important to get the guidance is your intention. Make a intention and very sincere prayer to your divine, and divine will guide you. Okay. The next question from ID number 983 about Siddha health and immortality. Guruji, is it okay if I do Siddha health and immortality at the end, followed by part 1b? I'm having a difficulty chanting stotras like a Siddha Kunjika or Kadgamala. If I do Siddha health and immortality at the beginning, even though it's been a month. Yes, I can understand you. I can understand. You can do the Siddha health and immortality meditation at the end of the at the end of the in all the stotra chanting, all the DSS stotra Katgamala, you do all of that. Open eye meditation, you do it, or the chanting the stotras, you do it. Then you go with a closed eye and go for inner meditation. Okay, you can do like that also. The next question from ID number 10471 related to Saundar Lahiri. I am regularly practicing Srividya Sadhana, Kadgamala, Durga Saptashiti. I had an intense experience. It starts after 5 minutes, after third day of Navratri chanting, especially in the evening, fasting, intense energy movement in clockwise direction around the head and body for 10 minutes, and I saw Shivalingam and light emitting out of it. Can you please provide more explanation about this? You see that Navaratri is a very, very, auspicious days where the Navadurga energy will be more manifesting. The Tattva of Navadurgas will be more manifesting on the Navaratri. So whenever you are doing the sadhana, what you are telling, the Sri Vidya sadhana, Kadgamala, Durga Saptashiti, so you are, during that time, these Shaktis will be manifesting intensively in your body, because you are communicating. By doing the sadhana, you are communicating, receiving those energies. So when you receive those energy, there is sometimes you feel, anti-clockwise, clockwise. The energy that moves from Mooladhara to Sahasrara, it may move in a clockwise or anti-clockwise, that is needed for you. Maybe you may need healing, you may need a energization. According to that, the energy movement will happen. If there is any stuck energy is there, according to that, energy will move. So that is what your experience. And when it moves, to the higher level, you feel more energy at this part, head area is the more sensitive, more higher chakras, especially this area, and this is a more sensitive areas, more receptive of the energy, more sensation of the energy can be felt it. So that is what it happened to you. And then you say that you could able to see the Shivalingam and light emitting out of that. Very true. Shivalingam is not an ordinary thing. It is a pinda of a Shiva. Shivalingam is pinda of a Shiva, where you experience that, Shiva energy in your soul, and you see that that is not just ordinary. It is emitting a light. It is giving a life. It is giving the blessing to you or the surrounding. That is your experience. So you had a darshan of a Shiva, formless Shiva, experienced his, the nature as a pure light, and also had a energy movement, a kundalini movement during your Navaratri sadhana. It's a blessing, great blessing from divine. Next question from ID number 456. I'm doing Sri with the level 7, but I keep chanting Moola mantra. Even in eclipse, I was chanting the same mantra. Guruji, I got a dream where my dead ancestor came. When I chanted the Moola mantra, she said, "You can't shoot me with this mantra." Then I chanted a Shiva mantra and she flew away. Now I do DSS regularly, but still chant the Moola mantra. My question is to you is Moola mantra incapable of protection? So should I switch to Shiva mantra on a regular basis? You see that Shiva mantra, Hanuman mantra, Pratyangira mantra, Sharabeshwar mantra, the Bagalamukhi mantra, they have a very, very powerful action to overcome the negativity. So you experience what is the application of what mantra. So most of the Sri Vidya mantras are more of a spiritual, to get the anugraha, not a siddhi, anugraha, to get the blessing, to get the grace. So those mantras, like that. When you chant a Shiva mantra, where Shiva is a dominating the negativity, his nature is a destroying. So you could able to see the effect of that mantra. So it's up to you. If you want, if you have a negativity, then you can also chant the Shiva mantra along with your Sri Vidya and Durga Saptashti sadhana. That can be very helpful to you. The next question from ID number 10164. I am currently practicing Sri Vidya level 7, Mahavarahi, Rajamatangi, Bhairava, VKG, Sri Sampasiddhi. Sometimes I touch my soul during Ekadashi after Sampasiddhi sadhana and Soham pranayama and try to be in that self-realized state. But I cannot hold for long time after Soham Nama Japa. After losing that state, I see very karmic thing playing out for me, like issues with the friends, family, neighbor, etc. My question is, why is it so, and what's the importance of Ekadashi in our Guru Parampara? You see that whatever you are experiencing, this is very normal, whenever you go into a deeper state of samadhi, deeper state of a soul, there is a release of soul power that start entering into the karmic layers. The karmic layers start, either they start burning in your own consciousness, or you start seeing it as a reaction in the outside world. That's what happening to you. So you go very deep state, and when you come down, either it is burned and finished that karma inside, or you are seeing that karma is playing in the outside world. It's very normal, natural. Surrender and accept it. And second thing is about the Ekadashi. Ekadashi, it is a very, very powerful day. That is 11th day, especially where people do the fasting. It is a very good to do the fasting on the Ekadashi. It is a very, very secret, ancient secret to rejuvenate your body, because our body is influenced with the moon, our body is influenced with the grahas, our body is influenced with the nakshatras. So the certain combination of the graha, nakshatra and moon will take place during the Ekadashi. So that is a great blessing to meditate more, to be more in touch with the Krishna consciousness, Vishnu consciousness, Lalitambika consciousness. So it is some people feel that is a more powerful, but it has nothing to do with the Guru Parampara. Everybody has their own way, or their soul will be reacting to the certain nakshatra, and all of this will be there. But you are blessed with that experience during Ekadashi. The next question from ID number 10,087. Guruji, I am doing healing for myself and for parents as informed. After the last group meditation, I feel thick energy and soft energy during healing at different parts. Sometimes thick energy gets softer after healing. Sometimes it remains thick even after 10 to 20 minutes of healing. Is there any further way to drill down or communicate with the thick energy to understand the disease, name, health issues, some karmic link or co-relationship, or time to heal completely, see the color? No. So what we talked during the our group meditation, we are just releasing all the diseased energy, stuck energy, and go into a deeper silence. Allow the universe, allow the Lalitambika, allow the Mahatripur Sundari, allow this cosmic consciousness to take care. So we are not too much involved with the color of that energy, thickness and all. We are surrendering there actually. That is the difference between Reiki healing, pranic healing and the quantum healing, where we just want to go into a silence, be there as an instrument, be there as a witness consciousness, allow the divine to work there. Okay, we don't worry about thick energy, soft energy. So what you do the anti-clockwise, clockwise, the circular direction, the movement, feel the energy, but you are not going to do anything. You surrender and be in a silent state with the intention to bring the healing. That's all you have to do it. Okay, then as you progress, you will see that Instead of knowing, miraculously healing will take place spontaneously. Okay, all of this will happen. The next question from the same ID number. For a few weeks, I remember to do japa. Then for a few weeks, I forgot to do the japa. My attention keeps flying. Even with a small diya and puja, I feel energy build up at Ajna Chakra. Can I keep my attention at Sahasrara Chakra for a few hours during the day with or without doing japa or observing the breathing? Yes, you can keep it. You see that whenever we bring our attention to the Sahasrara Chakra, we are going beyond the physical body and mind dimension. So we are going into a state of a silence. Please remember. So this is the state of a static consciousness, not a dynamic consciousness. It is a state of a Shiva consciousness. This you need to understand. If it is really needed for you, yes, you go keep your attention in your Sahasrara. If possible, do the Kechara Mudra. Bring your attention to breathing and here and here. See, feel that your breath is entering and touching the Sahasrara. Again, your breath is coming back. So you will try to do this exercise, this type of meditation, if you want to go into a deeper silence, a static consciousness, okay, a blank state or the soul awareness. But this is not good for a householder if you want to be active into the outside world, outside life, or the manifestation of your desires. So choose for what purpose you want to do this meditation. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. The pregnant woman should do only one round of Sri Vidya level 1 during pregnancy. Is there any sadhana restriction for a spouse of a pregnant woman can do at home or nearby temple out of station on pilgrimage? No restriction for the husband or the spouse of a pregnant woman. Pregnant woman, why we reduce her sadhana? Because the sadhana may create a lot of heat, a lot of vibration. That is not good for the baby. That is very delicate. It's just entering to the from soul to the mind to the physical dimension. So that transition is going on. We should not disturb that. So for that purpose, we only suggest one round. But for husband, he can do as much as sadhana, and at the end he can bless the child as well as the wife. That is a really good thing. No restriction any type for the husband. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,226. I am practicing up to level 7 sadhana from the past 1 year. From the past 1 month, suddenly I am devoted intensely only to Lord Murugan. To the extent I always want to think of him, meditate, and learn all his slokas and puja. Prior to this, I used to do puja to all equally. Even during Sri Vidya meditation, it's a formless, but mind is totally attached to him. Now, why is this happening? What should I do? Kindly guide me, Guruji. You see see, whenever we do the sadhana, Sri Vidya sadhana, we are connecting to our past lives. Please understand. We are connecting to our past life deities, past life masters, or we are releasing subconscious desire that is suppressed for some deity also. So many things will be happening there. When you do the inner work with your consciousness, with your subconsciousness, with your mind, when you work with the different chakras and subconscious mind, you started seeing many things happening to you. Your desire for Lord Ganesha, your desire for your master, or your desire for a certain deity start emerging. Maybe it is a suppressed desire in this lifetime or a past lifetime. You don't know. But on the path, you need to release it. You need to accept it, and you need to apply what is you are seeing in your inner consciousness. So here, what is happening to you? You feel more attracted towards the Lord Subramanya, Lord Murugan. You see that Lord Murugan is the highest light of the Kundalini Shakti. Lord Ganesha is the vibration of the Kundalini Shakti. Lord Murugan is the light of the Kundalini Shakti. So vibration and light are nothing but the child of a Kundalini, that is Lalitambika. The consciousness of Lalitambika, the Kundalini is a Shiva. So Shakti, Shiva, light, vibration is a family. So when you are working with that Kundalini, so it's obvious you that you feel connected, all of that. So enjoy the puja of Lord Murugan. It is a blessing that is attracting. He wanted to bless you. He wanted to take you to the next level of the next higher growth in your life. He is the Adidevata for a Swadhisthana Chakra. Swadhisthana Chakra is the one that holds a lot of negative karmic issues, especially with your emotions are connected with your Swadhisthana. Enjoy the Lord, Murugan, sadhana, chant his name, take his stotras, meditate on him, and go one step beyond the form. Who is a Murugan within in my consciousness? Try to understand that. That will help you, or that will give us some lesson in your life, or some guidance in your life. The next question from ID number 1500. Guruji, I have a small query that what deity or God represents the Bija mantra Hum? Further, in what course doubts related to Chakra Graha residing Devi mantra for the same and matters related to astrology will be cleared. You see that this Hum is a Bijakshara for a Chinnamasta. Okay, Hum is the Bijakshara for a Chinnamasta that we meditate. And when you come to the Bijakshara for a different, the correlation of the different Bija mantras or the Shakti Bija mantras, astrological planets, and their, how they are going to affect your, this, you see, horoscope. All these things are explained in Sri Vidya level 2, that is Tirumular Navakari Mantra Sadhana. Okay, I think if you have attended, then you might know the notes have given a table, the Shakti Bijakshara plus all of that. Okay, even the Das Mahavidya Sadhana also, I correlate the different Das Mahavidya Shaktis with the Navagrahas and how they are going to influence, how they are going to bless you. Okay. The next question from ID number 1123. My question is, I have been a student of Sri Vidya Sadhana since 2017, practicing level 7. During this period, I have a first astral travel experiences, followed by life lessons that came to me at a very personal level. With every experience, my understanding of who I am and what life is all about has become deeper. Now my heart wants for a oneness. I sometimes have this deep, sad feeling that I am separated from the source and have come to this planet for some lessons. This makes me very depressed sometimes, and I cry alone, asking Mother to make me one. Guruji, why this separation hurts so much? And why do I cry? How do I overcome this feeling of sadness? Nothing in this world is making me happy, even if I am blessed with a good partner, friends, children, and material things. I'm still sad. Should I just let those tears keep falling and watch as a spectator from far? How to manage this pain? Please guide. I tell you, this pain is actually a blessings for you. If the pain is not there, if that separation feeling is not there, then you don't value the oneness with the divine. You need to understand. And this Sri Vidya Sadhana is the practice to experience the oneness with the divine. When you chant the mantra on one chakra, okay, or any chakra, what is the meaning of that? In that chakra level, in that chakra energy level, in that chakra conscious level, you are chanting the mantra, means the mantra is a divine and you as a chakra become a one. You see that? So in every level of your existence, chakra represent a different level of your existence. Mooladhara is a different level of existence of you. The money consciousness, survival consciousness is there. When I bring the divine mother, mantra means what happened? Mantra itself is a divine mother, mantra rupini. So the divine sound, vibration, energy, consciousness are merging to your, Mooladhara chakra. Its energy and consciousness means you are one with the divine mother in the Mooladhara chakra level. When you do this sadhana with this awareness, so much bliss will start manifesting, so much love will start manifesting. You start feeling oneness at every level of your existence. That's the power of the sadhana, where Sri Vidya sadhana. Sri Vidya means Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya, or oneness with the Divine Mother. And it has to happen every day in your sadhana. So, whenever you do the sadhana, make this affirmation consciously. Okay, feel the pain and thank to mother. Mother, you have given me the pain. You shown me the reality of myself, and I want to one with you at every level of my existence, every moment of my life. This should be your prayer. And when you do the sadhana is the experience of oneness with the divine. You need to understand. Okay, the thought of divine mother is oneness with mother. The mantra chanting of divine mother is oneness with mother. Thinking about divine mother is oneness with mother. Feeling about divine mother is oneness with mother. Feeling sad that I am separated from the divine is also oneness with mother. Please understand this. Meditate what I'm saying, you will understand the reality. Okay, that is the answer for you. So the next question from ID number 1064, related to Shiva Sadhana level 4. The day I have received this Shiva Sadhana level 4 access on 6th November, I fell down and got a fracture in my left shoulder. I used a last group meditation during a lunar eclipse on November 8th. During my meditation, I saw my body lying down under a white cloth with Sadguru Tirumalarji meditating next to my body. Guruji, what this signifies to? I had a shoulder surgery on November 14th. You see that many times you experience yourself going through a difficult state, or we can say near death experience. So here you see that I saw my body lying down under a white cloth with Sadguru Tirumalaji meditating next to my body. So it's very clear that you are lying down, you are in a state of a state of what you say, sleep or unconscious state or ignorant state, where Tirumalaji is meditating next to you. Means he is guiding you, he is energizing you, he is blessing you, he is doing some process for you that is needed for you. That is the experience that you have it. I'm very sorry for this. You got the fracture with a left shoulder. I really pray to divine and Tirumalarji bless you with a right treatment from the right doctor, and you should get back to the normal life. Okay, I pray to divine for this. And the next question from the same ID number: due to the surgery, I cannot perform my level 4 mudra. Please guide me. What should I do? Lots of gratitude to Guruji and Shivam. You see that, don't worry about the mudra. You just do the sadhana if possible, or you just do the mantra japa. When you are on the bed, you just do the mantra japa by focusing on the chakras. That is more than sufficient. The Shiva Shakti knows about you, Tirumalarjuna knows about you. They will just, you remember them, they will bless, and it will help you to recover fast. And don't feel bad that you got the fracture of or left shoulder. Many times we go through the a different type of accidents as a deadly karma. The karma has to release in some way. So we go through this type of temporary problems will go, temporary health will upset and all. But know that things will be taken care. Heavy karmas will be taken care in this way, and divine will always take care of you, and your love and trust is there in Guru Parampara. They will take care of you. Okay. The next question from ID number 564. Guruji, I have not been able to do the sadhana from past 6 months. I faced some setback with regard to my career and I had got very depressed due to that my practice got disturbed. Now I am trying to start, but I face say a severe resistance from my own mind and I have lost the discipline to do it. Request your advice and help. Thank you. You see that whenever we go through difficult situation and problem, so then what happens, we start fighting with the god gurus and all. We feel that they are not taking care of us. We feel frustrated, we scold them, or something will happen that where we fall down from the sadhana path sadhana. But we don't see that it is a karmic, the consequence that we are suffering because of the past life. We only have eye to see in this life. We only see that these many years I am doing this sadhana, why it is happening to me. So many questions will come. We fall down, we go into a depressed state, so many things will happen. So it is natural, accept it. It's a naturally we accept it first thing. Then slowly you start, don't worry, start with a mantra japa 5 minutes every day. Okay, and visualize that you are going to do sadhana again. Just visualize, nothing to do if you do the sadhana or not outside. Just have a, in your mind, in my imagination, I am doing sadhana regularly by the grace of Lalita Ambika. You just make affirmation, see that you are sitting and doing the sadhana. Just do the chanting of the mantra 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whenever you get a time. So you start slowly, steadily, things will be taken care. The next question from ID number 10941. Pranam Gurudev. Can we soak our feet in water while meditating? Is it a good practice? Actually, whenever we soak our feet in the water and meditate, what happens? We are receiving the energy, and as we receive the energy will flow down. So sometimes when you put the water below your feet, all the energy, the positive or negative, it will goes and collecting into the water, because water is a energy. The subtle energy is attracted to the physical energy, that is water. So I don't suggest this is needed for you. This process is done specially for the people who are having so much negativity, where they want to release that negative energy from the entire body to the feet, and feet to the water. Especially they don't use as water, they use a salt water. Salt has a power to disintegrate all the negative energy. So they make a sankalpa and pull the all the negative energy of the body into the water, and salt is there into the water, so that will discharge all the negativity. So this is the practice that is done for the people who are going through psychic attack or something with a negativity or the tiredness issues, and so many other issues are going on. For them this treatment is given. For normal person, this water, meditating in the water is not needed until unless you are going into the river, standing inside the river until your navel point the water should be there, then you meditate. That is a siddhi process. That is a very different than what you are learning and doing in the Sri Vidya sadhana. Next question from ID number 744. Guruji, I am practicing the sadhana from past 5 years. That is Guru Puja, Kadgamala with the Sri Chakra Puja, Siddha Kunjika Stotra with meditation. Even in periods I don't take a break, I do Manasa Puja, as miraculously my abdomen pain has gone. I can feel Lalita Devi in me, can experience her, feel her, and receive her message in dreams and meditation. I dreamt of person who worship Raghavendra Swami and once Sai Baba, but I couldn't understand the message. Can you please help me? It is possible that you might have worshipped these two masters in your past life, or it is somehow you are connected, or they having a darshana of your own self in the past life, that is worshipping these two masters. Because you are doing the Guru Puja, it is a possible that you experience that one. The next second question: if I have heard any challenges about any person, I get a solution or a message about that person in dream. Hope it is not illusion and I am not imagining. Please clarify. In a dream, you don't have a control actually. So this is not a illusion or something. And it is happening to you. Most of the time, you dream about yourself, or if the divine is guiding you in a dream to help another person also. Okay, you try to test it one or two times. You receive this and see what happens to that. You give the indirectly you give a advice, and see what it happens, so that you will discriminate. It is not a illusion coming from a divine communication, because usually superconscious mind communicate with the subconscious mind in a dream state. That could also be possible. The divine mother can communicate with you, Tirumalaji can communicate you in a dream, or they will get a solution to your family members problem or friends circle problem, and all that usually happens. So you test for yourself, that can clarify you. Okay, but most of the time the sadhakas are receiving the right guidance during their dreams only. Okay, the next question from ID number 10493. Now that my desire has manifested, I have moved to abroad to work for few months. Due to a new workplace and timing and professional demands, I end up missing meditation 2 days in a week. However, when I'm traveling to work, I chant the level 7 mantra. So manifesting desire is good professionally. However, I am not able to show the amount of dedication to the meditation as I did till level 6. My focus is self realization in this lifetime. This work phase is temporary, so I shall go ahead with the flow and increase the chanting to maintain the connection with the Devi. Or just consider this as a phase and intensify the sadhana when I go back to Bangalore. Yes. See what happens. Sometimes we need to fulfill our desires. We need to give our attention to the professional job, and all of this is a normal thing. So when whatever best possible for you, you do that. Whatever whenever you get a time, you chant the mantra. Don't worry about if you skip 1 or 2 days. But remember, whenever you do this, more you have this type of a break, more you realize how much you are interested, how much you are focused, how much you really desire for a self realization. Okay, so whatever you are following, right, you continue with that. When you come back again, you intensify your sadhana when you are in India. The next question from the same ID number, it's regarding the manifestation of desires. Desires bring temporary happiness, and that is a good because it helps us professionally and support our family in a better way. However, whenever we make an intention, how do we know if that's the right one or not, as we don't see the changes a desire can bring in? Can you please advise how do we ask for the right desire and yet not to deviate from self realization goal? So in the Siddha Mind Power, I clearly explain, if possible, at the end, you have to add, pray, make a prayer to Divine Mother. Please do this for my highest good. Okay. For example, I want to have a 2 BHK home. Okay. I visualize, I use a life success statement from Success Wisdom. I am a vibrational being. In my vibrational universe, I have a this type of car, and please manifest this for my highest good. So be it. So you are applying the universal principle, and you are using the life success statement. You are using the right mind power manifestation, plus you are surrendering to Divine Mother and asking her to interfere and manifest if it is highest good for you. Okay, so you do like this at the end of the your manifestation statement affirmation. That will help you to have a control where the Divine Mother can interfere and guide you in a right desire to be manifested. Okay, next question from ID number 1065. Guruji, while driving a car, suddenly a small animal comes under the wheel and dies. I try to save, but it is not possible most of the time. An incident like this occurs. I feel bad and takes a while to get it out of my mind, knowing that it's not my fault. My question is that how does this karma affect me? What is the solution to clear this type of karma? So whenever you don't have an intention, means that is not your karma. You need to understand. Inside, you don't have any intention. The thought is not there, so it is not your, the you are not creating karma. These type of things happen as a past life karma. Okay, so you need to let go, surrender at the feet of Divine Mother, because your intention is not there like that, to kill someone, to kill the animal, nothing. You're just moving there and you are attentive, you are doing your best, but still the small animal, the dogs, whatever, cat, rabbit, something comes and dies, then it is not you who is making. So you pray to Divine Mother, Mother, please help me, please bless me, so that I should not experience this type of repeated things. I bless them. I know I really love animals. I bless them all. Okay, please help me to not to occur the same thing. You need to pray to Divine Mother and ask her to some other way to release your past life karma, so that you should not see them in the real life. Okay. Second question from the same ID number. Similarly, how this affects to our life when we unknowingly have to use glue traps to kill mice, rats in our house. You should not worry about too much about all of this, because if you want to stay happily hygienic, means you have to kill the mosquitoes, you have to kill the cockroach, you have to kill the mice and all of that to survive yourself. It is your dharma to survive yourself. So you try to not to kill, but there is a way, sometimes you cannot help, so you have to use all of that. You offer them at the feet of Lalita Ambika. Tell them, Mother, I don't want, but to survive I have to do, I offer this at your feet, please take care of this. That's how you sometimes you don't even eating the vegetables also the same thing, it also has a life. So there are something we cannot avoid. Okay, so you offer at the feet of Mother and let go, and live your life the way it is needed, because you have to take care of yourself, you have to protect yourself, you have to maintain the all of that. So this is a normal and natural, don't worry about all of this. Okay, the next question from ID number 1078. I'm practicing Sri Vidya level 7. It is because of the Divine Mother and Nandi Devar and protection of Guru Parampara that I'm able to do the sadhana without a single break. I'm able to practice all the pillars of sadhana that you have taught in the workshop in a different question answers and the group meditation. Please guide me about the below mantras that Mother has blessed me during the astral travel or in the dream world. I was aware that I am in a astral travel or dream world. The question what it means and how many times to count. You see that whenever you receive special mantra, minimum 3 to 9 times every day, you need to count, you need to chant. If you remember that mantra, means that mantra is like a blessing that is needed for you to even your spiritual growth. Okay, minimum 3 times, 9 times you have to chant as much as higher level. Okay. After the words in the mantra correct, since I am not able to recall them completely or correctly, are the words in the mantra correct? So he has written the mantras here. See, these are the words. If you see in the Lalita Trishati and Lalita Sahasranama, these words are there actually. This Labda Priyaye, Labda Bhadrai. These words are there. So you received the Divine Mother vibration, Divine Mother Shakti during your astral travel. All these words are correct. At least you chant before doing the meditation. You chant it minimum 3 times. That is a blessing to you. These are all the correct words. Okay. So whatever I could able to read all your email. So you have received the blessings, these mantras. So you chant minimum 3 to 9 times before you do the Sri Vidya meditation. That will help to receive the Divine Mother with a special blessing to you. Okay. The next question from ID number 1519. Guruji, I am seeing water overflow every time in my meditation. What does this indicate? Water is an indication of the energy. Water overflowing means the more energy is flowing to you in a meditation. That is the indication. Read one of your comment on Kechari Mudra practice in Sri Vidya. You mentioned we can do this Soham with a Kechari. Just wanted to check, can we do it while chanting the mantra, as it leads to a better concentration? You see that whenever you do the Kechari Mudra, your Ida Pingala balances, Sushumna opens and the circulate closes, and the you experience the inner attention, your soul attention going inside. Okay, but when you are doing the certain mantras, so those mantras has to flow, either they activate ida or pingala, they activate certain nadis or chakras. When you do the kechari mudra, it may not support your mantra chanting. So all mantras should not be chanted with a kechari mudra. Or sometimes I have seen that when they do the kechari mudra and do the chanting, the energy will flow and stuck here. So that's what we don't suggest them to do the kechar mudra every time they chant the mantras. So I don't suggest, but in the beginning, if you want for 2 minutes, you want to do the kechar mudra, bring the your attention to breathing, make yourself focused, then you release the kechar mudra, then you chant the mantra. That way you develop your focus, attention, and also chanting the mantras. Next question from the same ID number. I'm planning to do Durga Saptashati currently at level 3 Sri Vidya. Will this be helpful in my karma clearance, as I feel there is a lot of karmic clearance pending, and there have been a lot of causes of black magic in my family, and even now someone had done a black magic recently. Yes, DSS is very helpful, very, very powerful and aggressive, energy, ultimate energy that will help to overcome all type of negativities, whether it's a Kula Devata dosha, Kula Guru dosha, any type of psychic attack, tantric attack, even the any bandhana is done to you or family, and anything can be overcome with the Durga Saptashati sadhana. You can do it. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, Hasavom Soham Shivakameshwari mantra. Okay. What's the importance of this in Sri Vidya? Does this work exactly like Soham mantra sadhana? Will this take me to the silence? You see that Hasavom Soham Shivakameshwari is the mantra of Divine Mother Lalitambika in the form of a Shivakameshwari, in the form of a Siddhidatri of a Moolavarga Parampara in our center. So when you do the Hasavom Soham Shivakameshwari, you invoke all the Sri Vidya Shakti Devata's energy into your soul. Okay, so great healing will take place, great protection will take place. It is also possible that you go into a silence. It is also possible. Okay, but it is not a Soham mantra. Soham is different. Soham Shivakameshwari is different. Okay. The next question from ID number 20,027 related to Durga Saptashati. I clearly felt some kind of aggression or attack on my spine one day evening, couple of weeks back. This was after I posted a reply in a social group on WhatsApp. I don't remember the reply, but I mostly try to correct the misinformation or ulterior agenda people have it. I never understood what meant by this attack on spine until this. I am a well-educated divorced female without kids, 39 years old, staying alone in a flat. I have a Tirumalaji photo and other yantras pictures downloaded from the website. We did Ganapati Homa and Bhagavati Seva before I shifted in. Although I am currently doing DSS, I did do for almost 2 years. I also want to start learning Sri Vidya. Please advise what should be done. Astrologer said I am in a Shani Dasha now from 2 years back, up to total of 19 years. Torturous, horrible time for me, 12 years, no income, no personal life. Please advise what is to be done about the spine attack and income block. Half my life is over, youth is wasted, health is in disaster state. You see that whenever you do the sadhana, you see that you have taken a gap. I think you are telling that although I am not currently doing Durga Saptashati daily, you see that. First thing you need to understand, whatever that happens in the outside world is a reflection of inner world. You need to understand outside world is a mirror of inner world. If your inner world is abundant, peaceful, happy, good karma, then outside world will be beautiful. So you have to meditate regularly. This you need to understand. The pillar of life is here. You know, pillar of your life, whether it's a money problem, health problem, relationship problem, everything is stored into your spine. That is the blueprint of your life. If you want to change outside life, you have to change and work with your inner blueprint. For that you need a highest dimension energy. That's where the mantras will come. That is where we work with the chakras. So you need to understand the universal laws and how the life will flow from inside to outside, how it is going to manifest. Also you need to understand your karma, your intention, your thoughts, your belief, your feeling creates outside word. Then you need to bring awareness about your karma and how to dissolve the karma. Thoughts, how to not to repeat the negative thoughts, and bring awareness to limited the negative belief and dissolve them. Plus negative emotion that are suppressed in the subconscious mind, that need to be released. Then there is a possibility that you are going to see the positive things in your outside world. For that you have to do the Sri Vidya sadhana, because it is working with a pillar of your life. Your entire blueprint will be rectified when you do this Sri Vidya sadhana. I advise you to attend Sri Vidya sadhana, and also follow the try to go through our videos and understand the 5 pillars of Sri Vidya sadhana. That can be helpful. Don't worry about the attacking about the spine and all of that. Okay, you just do the Durga Saptashati, things will be taken care. Next question from ID number 10,022. Okay, related to Sri Vidya level 7. Guruji, by Divine Mother's and Guru's grace, I am doing the Sri Vidya meditation regularly, and it is going good. Very often I am feeling more attracted towards Divine Mother Kali. I feel like want to do her puja or sadhana. I have been ignoring this feeling, but this feeling is repeating very intensely. Please guide me on this, Guruji. What should I need to do? What I suggest, you start, if you feel that Divine Mother energy Kali is attracting you, or the Divine Mother Kali is bringing attracting your attention, then you do the sadhana. Very simple sadhana you can do is using her bijakshara. Cream is a bijakshara, KREEM, cream. Okay, you chant Om Cream Dakshina Kalike Namaha. Daily you start it. 5 minutes you chant this. Om Cream Dakshina Kalike Namaha. That you can do it. Otherwise, just a single bija mantra, adding Om in the beginning, at the end. Om Cream Om. So this is also very safest method. Without Diksha, single bija mantras can be chanted in this way, adding Om in the beginning, at the end, so that no side effect, and you will start getting a blessing of Kali. You try this, the either of this mantra. Daily you start for 5 to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and see this, how it is going to influence your mind, your energy, how it is going to influence your behavior in the outside world. Be observer. Try to make a note in your diary. That will help you to understand how the mantra is working. Do it in minimum for 40 days. That will give an idea how Divine Mother is influencing you and blessing you. The next question from ID number 10,013. Some people stop the breathing process so that they can extend their physical lives in order to pursue the self-realization. Is this what you mean by immortality? You see that breathing, stopping the breathe is a siddhi. We say accomplishment. And it's not ordinary, siddhi. It needs a lot of years of practice. Okay, that one need to understand. And most of the time, it is not for a self-realization. No, most of the yogis or siddhas who have gone through self-realization and God realization, now they don't want to come again with a different body. Okay, if they wanted to given a promise to their children, they don't want to come again, so they want to sustain their physical body. In that case, they hold the breathing, they make the breathing should stop and hold all their prana in their brahmarandra. Okay, they start absorbing the universal prana from the brahmarandra, and they stop the aging of their body. It is not just for self-realized god relation, it is for the service to the students, service to the humanity, they do it. Okay, and it is a very very powerful siddhi. It is not an ordinary siddhi. It may take a 10 to 20 years to attain that breathe, no breathe state. For many every day you are not miss, your prana will be circulating inside and absorbing the universal prana. It is very very difficult siddhi, and very few yogis and siddhas can attain this. Okay. Next question from same ID number. In Sri Vidya Sadhana, there is no conventional pranayama practice. Still, our breathing slows. Will it eventually stop? You see that in Sri Vidya Sadhana, what is happening whenever you go, your Kundalini opens up, whenever it starts raising, and whenever it goes to a Sushumna Nadi, at that time your breathing becomes narrow, slowly it will stop. But it will not stop permanently, it will stop temporarily. Okay, and what you are talking about, that immortality is a permanently stopping outside breathing and make it inner circulation of that. Okay, so Sri Vidya is a sadhana. The method is not for a siddhi. It is just to raise our kundalini, burn our karmas, experience the truth about ourselves. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Should a liquid diet be nutritionally balanced with vegetable, fruits, protein? Does solid food interfere with or slow down the ascension process? You see that whether it's a liquid diet or the solid diet, it doesn't matter. We talk about the liquid diet during the fasting, not regularly. Regularly can also be applied if you are at home. You don't have much outside work to do. In that case, even you can follow the liquid diet. Lemon juice, orange juice, and then if you want to add some some other proteins, and also you can do it, all of that. So it is very very different. What is the purpose of your sadhana, or what is the purpose of this diet is very important. So does solid food interfere with or slow down the ascension process? You see that inner word creates outside word. When I meditate, when my prana getting higher level, what happens? Automatically all the nutritional thing that is needed for the body, I start receiving from the universal prana. Okay, so in that case, I'm just drinking a water, drinking a liquid diet to just to manage myself, the thirst of the water and all. And slowly what happens, you drop the liquid diet also, solid diet, all of that. But it is happening to you, you don't do it with a forcefully. Okay, you need to understand the breathing that stop is a byproduct of the meditation. The taking the liquid diet or not taking any food outside is the byproduct of your regular meditation for many years, that you need to understand. Next question. Is chanting Harim useful to develop intuition? Please guide me. What should I do to get inner guidance? Sometimes in life situation, I feel difficult to know what is right, and I can't rely on others always. Yes. Reem is the Bhuneshwari Bija Mantra, Maya Bija. It is a Dhyana Shakti. You need that. When you chant Reem, if you are sensitive enough to the energy, you see that energy start coming and accumulating in this place. When you chant the Reemkara, when you chant, the energy start coming, accumulating here. Her, energy, her point is actually here. The Lalitambika in the form of Bhuneshwari manifest her energy in the heart center. But when you chant, the energy goes like this, goes to the here. Then after some years of practice, it will come back to the heart center. Complete dhyana will come to you with the Harimkara. It is the mantra of a siddhi. Many bijaksharas are there, but it is only the Harimkara we call it a Siddhi mantra. Okay, out of all the Bijakshara, Rimkara is the Siddhi mantra. It can give a Jnana Shakti, it can give a Siddhis, it can give a intuition also. It will open your third eye also. So all of this is possible with the Reem Bijakshara. If possible, you add Om in the beginning of the Rimkara, Om at the end of a Rimkara, so that you can balance its energy, and you should have a safe or better experience of this Reemkar. You will not lose your Shakti when you do the Om in the beginning, Om at the end. So it will balance, no negative side effect, and your energy start building up in your soul, and you get a better results when you do the sadhana of Reemkara by adding Om in the beginning and at the end. Next question from ID number 1559. I am doing Sri Vidya level 3 and DSS sadhana. I am practicing DSS along with Sri Vidya level 3 at one stretch as guided by you from October 15th in one setting for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. I see improvement in my mental and physical health by the grace of Lalitambika and Guru Parampara. I am getting heat generated from the time I started practicing Durga Saptashti. I get ulcer in my mouth and eye burns. I am managing by drinking a tender coconut water, eating cold item food, oiling my head with a castor oil regularly. I went through your video and found that when heat is generated to reduce the sadhana, when I went through your video and found that your advice, when heat is generated, in order to reduce it, you have to reduce the sadhana by some number of count. I wanted to know if there is any alternative way to overcome heat issues without reducing the sadhana. You need to understand something very important here. Okay, this spiritual practice is the organic process. Organic process means I cannot force it. It is something, a mother is giving a birth to a child. So it takes minimum 9 months to receive a healthy baby, for to receive the healthy baby. This 9 months is an organic process. You cannot say that in 2 months only I get a child. Got this point? So the spirituality is like this. Slowly, steadily, you develop your power to absorb the tapashakti. The heat that is generated is a tapashakti. But what happens? Your body is not able to absorb it. You need to understand that. When you are creating a lot of energy, you are hurting your body. So when you are hurting your body is reacting. You are getting the ulcers, you are getting a headache, you are getting heaviness, you are getting all these as a reaction. Your body is reacting to, telling that it is too much energy, it is very aggressive energy, it is producing a lot of heat. Cannot able to hold this. But you are asking, I ask you to reduce it. What is the cause? Cause is your number of japa, number of sadhana. But you don't want to reduce that, but you want to same thing, but you want to add the milk. All this is secondary. Cost should be reduced. Okay. So what I suggest, you do the Durga Saptashati one time, Sri Vidya other time. This way, little bit you dissipate or separate the energies. When you do both the sadhana at the same time, you are creating too much energy. So what I advise, do the Sri Vidya in the morning, in the afternoon or in the evening, you just chant the Siddha Kunjaka Stotra for 10-15 minutes. Okay, you don't need to do Guru Mantras and nothing, just do the Siddha Kunjaka Stotra in the afternoon, in the evening or at night. But in the morning, you do the Sri Vidya Sadhana with the Guru Mantra, protection shield and all. So what happens? You created a energy in the morning, Sri Vidya Sadhana. By the moment you in the afternoon and evening, the most of the energy, whatever you have created in a meditation is absorbed by the soul and excess energy is released in the body. Then you do the Sadhana Durga Saptashti, you will not have such a problems. Okay. But if you still want to continue the same thing, I don't suggest that you hurting yourself. And I don't think that is a right way of doing the sadhana. Okay, by doing we don't attain more. Please understand how much devotionally I do the sadhana, how much I do with a surrenderance is more important than how many sadhana, how many numbers I am doing is not that much important. And in this Guru Parampara, what you are receiving Diksha is a very powerful. The energy will flow like anything. They are like a electrifying energy. So much powerful energy you will start receiving from the Guru Parampara, the portal of Shiva consciousness and all. I advise you reduce the number of japa or you separate. I advise you to separate the sadhana. That will solve your problem. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,450. I have been practicing Sri Vidya level 6 Moola Mantra for about 3 months now and still don't feel ready to go for level 7. It gives me so much internal peace, but there's a deep seated desire to understand the root essence, meaning of the mantra. As I keep hearing, there is a more than just meeting the eye. Very true, very true. You see that mantras cannot be understood by reading the books. Mantras, we can give a just introduction to the mantra, but mantra can be experienced. By experiencing, you know more about the mantra. So when I say mantra means Divine Mother herself, it is my experience. For many of you, it is not an experience. For you, it is a mantra, just a words for you. For me, mantra means it is a sound form of Divine Mother. If Mother is coming, standing in front of me in the physical form, how I should feel and respect and devote and surrenderance, I should feel the same respect, devotion, surrenderance to the mantra itself. That is the experience will takes place when you do it more and more inside, more and more you see the mantra itself is a divine. And many of the spiritual things are beyond the five senses. Please understand. You cannot understand the mantra by reading the book. All our workshops are just an introduction to you. To know the mantra, practice of many years is needed. To understand the mantra, just in this video, this book, this scripture, just to understand, give an introduction. But to experience, then to know the mantra, many years of practice. Okay, you are on the right path, your understanding is right, but you are looking it outside. No, you have to look it inside with your experience, then only you know the mantra. Okay, the next question from the same ID number, between Shodasi and Sri Rajamatangi Moola Mantra, which one mantra is the best chanted to get a benefit for prosperity on all levels, physical as well as spiritual level? You see that Shodasi is the more powerful for prosperity. Rajamatangi is more to manifest, okay, from mind level to a physical world level. But Shodasi works with at all levels of existence, whether it's a physical as well as spiritual. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. While meditating on Ashtabhairavas, I keep feeling the presence of Shani after Unmatta Bhairava. And so I take his name few times before chanting Kapala Bhairava and remaining of the Bhairavas. Is it okay? Yes, it's a great blessing to feel the presence of, the Shani Maharaj. He himself is the one of the Bhairava actually. So you felt his presence as a during the chanting of the Bhairava mantra. It is a great blessing for you. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,427. Guruji, as sadhaks, how can we help our family member who are sick? You have mentioned in the past that we can offer 1 to 3 malas of health mantra or Kriya Sanjeevani mantra on their behalf daily during a mandala, as well as offer them water, energized water to drink. Can we also do havan for them? If so, how often? If it is a 21-day mandala, can we use a mix of havan materials, or should we just use those items that destroy the negativity? Thank you. Yes, you can also do the havan for your family members. And once the havan is completed, whatever the leftover ashes are there, you little bit of that you mix with the energized water and give to your family member. That's one thing. And yes, you can use all the havan materials for overall growth of your family member to get, because when you use a different materials, different vibration of energy you are adding to their life, their soul, so you are empowering them so that they can recover faster. So if possible, use all the Havan material to and make a sankalpa for the health of your family member and do the Havan. If you are doing the 21 days mandala, okay, when you say 21 days mandala means it is a regular practice. So you cannot do the mandala. If you want to do the mandala means either you do the japa or you do the regular Havan. You need to understand that. Okay, so mandala is a practice of a regular meditation, regular Havan, but many of you cannot do it. So once in a week you do it, or if it is a very serious issues, then you can do it regularly. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, what happens in the body physiologically when the kundalini starts rising? I have experienced high pitta side effects, and I was reading that the digestive disturbances can sometimes occur due to spiritual heat. Since we are raising our energy to the higher chakras, our metabolism is slower. Hence, a simpler diet is required. Is this true? You see that every individual, the physiology reacts differently with the kundalini shakti. Shakti is like a fire at the basic level, and as you go to the higher level, it is like awareness. So metabolism should increase more. When you say high pitta means you are creating a more energy. Jataragni can be activated, kamagni can be activated, jnanagni can be activated. So whenever the kundalini rages, you see more sexual feeling, you see more, the warmness or tingling sensation, the circular movement in your this, more jnana shakti, more alertness in the awareness, more sensitivity to the people's, thoughts, people's feeling, people, talks. You become all of this is the kundalini that activates and do all of this. Okay, so you need to understand that whatever your body will react, it's always better to go for vegetables, fruits and all of that. That's one thing. Second thing is, whenever you say high pitta and all, so you need to be very careful whether your health is good or not. First thing is, your health is good or not. Before doing a meditation, you had the same feeling of a pitta, acidity and all. Now you are doing the sadhana, still you are feeling the same thing, means it is not because of the kundalini, because you are basically your body constitution or body problems are there before only. When you do the sadhana, the kundalini should solve that problem, clean that problem. Otherwise you have to take one step back, try to cleanse your liver. Okay, liver is more connected with the pitta and all the the acid fluid and whatever that is related. So detoxify your liver. That's where we have this yoga asana. Okay, and then we have a fasting, then we have a detoxification, panchakarma in Ayurveda. So you have to, as you progress, you need to see what is guided for you. I always suggest to my students, once in 6 months, try to detoxify one organ. Okay, this after 3 months, this time I will detoxify my liver. After 3 to 6 months, I detoxify my kidney. After 3 to 6 months, I detoxify all my joints. After 6 months, intestine. So you need to have that. You have to detoxify every 3 to 6 months one organ. Then what happens? Your body will be supported with your sadhana, or you have to do a certain pranayama or certain diet or certain things or yoga asana that can help you to detoxify your body. Okay, so it's very clear that you have high pitta side effects. It will not happen to all people. I'm telling you, we have many students here meditate, they all of them don't have a high pitta, they have so much bliss, so much joy, their health problems are solved. So each individual go through a different according to his body toxicity, body purity, body vibration. So please check on this, please meditate what I'm saying, the mother will guide you further. The next question from the same ID number: is it okay to do one mala of VKG mantra sadhana daily in addition to other meditation at other times if I have a time, or will this generate too much heat? Yes, it will generate too much heat. I always suggest to my student, do the Sri Vidya one round of all levels, then all other mantra minimum 3 times or 9 times. That's all. Plus, use your Siddha mind power to manifest what you want. Morning you visualize or affirm this, afternoon visualize, affirm, at the evening affirm and visualize. Then what happens? You manifest better. You have a very peaceful, harmonious meditation. You are absorbing mantra better. You don't have a heat problem, pitta problem, and all of that. And also you are very actively involved with your family member, and you will be more happy. But what happens? We do too much mantra japa, too many sadhanas, then all this problem will start. Okay, you should be very careful. If you do as guided, you will not experience all these problems. Okay. So next question from ID number 720 related to Dattatreya Diksha. After Dattatreya Diksha, I am able to understand my inner limiting beliefs that is causing anxiety, and also able to understand deeply myself that I cannot express in words. It's like some worldliness wisdom coming upon me. I want to ask Dattatreya to help my family members to get benefits. So how should I pray to him? Is there any process for it, and also for physical health and healing? The process is same for Dattatreya sadhana or any other sadhana. You make a sankalpa and chant the mantras. Okay, you make a sankalpa for what purpose you want Dattatreya should, his energy should, his consciousness should help you, your family member. You make a sankalpa. Then you chant the mantra. When you chant the mantra, feel that the image of Dattatreya from Lord Dattatreya, the energy is flowing to you and entire family, and you are all happy, healthy, healing has taken place. That's how you have to, bring the divine consciousness to your family members. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,645. Sri with the level 7 and advanced distance courses. I started level 7 sadhana about 2 months ago, and since then I have been hearing this continuous ringing noise. Sounds like some high frequency in my right ear. It intensifies if I focus on it. It is not worrisome or unpleasant in any way. Also, my head spins right and left very fast during sadhana. Can you please explain what is happening? You see that whenever we connect with this universal consciousness, we also connect with the earth dimension, earth vibration, earth frequency. What you could able to hear is not only outside sound, also inner sound. We call them as astral sound. These astral sound can be of a Mooladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, or certain nadis or granthi. So what you say that this high pitch sound is could be possible that you could be able to hear some of the chakra sound. Okay, you need to understand this. This is a positive thing. You don't need to. It is something you are introduced to the inner world of a sound and light. So you are experiencing the sound, and when you bring your attention there, what happens? It will amplify, because your attention goes there. So inner sound, you are adding your attention, that soul power, it's again it become amplifies. You feel that also the intensity also increases. This is very positive thing that you are hearing the astral sound. Okay, then my head spins right and left very fast during the sadhana. This is very normal for many students, where this, when the kundalini energy flows, this type of movement we call it as a kriya. Okay, either it is like this or left, right, or some people feel the complete vortex, or some people feel the their entire body spinal movement like this, or this left or right. It happens. It is a kriya that happens during the meditation. As the energy moves faster to the upward movement, vertical movement, this type of kriya will happen. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. I have this intense desire building up in me to know my soul and my soul purpose as soon as possible. Is there any way I can speed up the process? I'm a 31-year-old currently going through a divorce. I can be a brahmachari and live somewhere remote to intensify my sadhana if and as you command it. But this purposeless life is bothering me now. Please guide me. Yes, it's very true. It's very true. It seems that you are, facing the, the right time to know the purpose of your life, and it is revealed to you when you focus, bring your attention within. One of the best thing is, if you don't have you don't need to work for money, then what you would have been done in your life. So make a list of the options. If you have a money, what you have done, how you would have spent your time, either teaching spiritually, or healing the people, or doing the giving a workshop, or doing some painting, or doing some other activities, or helping, or doing the charity thing, or helping the humanity, or you wanted to develop some institute for the children's, you want to develop something to improvement of some skills, something you will find it where you feel passionate, where your entire body, mind, and senses are completely focused when you do that work. So once you little bit work out on this, then things will reveal to you, oh, this is the field where I want to focus. And there, slowly, steadily, you develop your skills. Okay, slowly, steadily develop your skills. And most of this type of purpose, the field, it is not more about the money. It's more about your inner happiness. It's more about your joy in doing it. It's more about your bliss, expressing that creativity within you. And that when you do that from morning to evening, your energy will not deplete. You feel so much joyful, so much connected, so much energetic. That is how you find the purpose of your life. Something that will make you energetic, that will make you connected. Time will fly away, you don't know, and there is so much joy. That is your purpose of life. But it is not connected to the money. Okay, so if you already have a money, then how you have spend your day? Try to find, analyze, do the self analysis, go through with that. Of course, some of you may not have those skills and all. Try to go more, you meditate on this more, it will be revealed to you. Okay, once you, and it is not necessary only the spirituality. Maybe something to help to the humanity also may be there. Something in your heart, you wanted to do something to the humanity, and you feel that all your until now whatever you have learned, everything is maybe helping for certain people, certain specific area of the field or something. You will understand as you go through within. Okay, so this, there is no other way until unless you have to ask the right question. Ask the right question. Ask, is it what I wanted to do? And it's very difficult in the beginning. The feasibility of doing is very difficult, but accepting is very important. Whatever it's, how silly it is. Okay, how silly it is, how it is, and then you build that on your own way, then you find the purpose of life. Okay, that is how you have to find it. Okay, the next question. I have been learning a lot about different galactic species such as Greys, Pleiadians, Reptilians, Acturians from various sources. I have also learned that there is a galactic federation in spaceship that is overlooking Earth's ascension process at the moment. Some galactic members and star seeds from different star systems have volunteered to incarnate on earth at this moment to help with the ascension process. Is this all true or just a conspiracy theories? Also, you have mentioned in one of your videos that Mulanji is not human. Would you tell us what species Mulanji belong to? It is not a. It is very true actually. All these things are there. There is a alien forces is there. Some aliens are positive. Some aliens are negative. Okay, some aliens are helping the humanity. Some aliens are creating a fear, creating a distress, creating a sorrow. That energy they are happy to absorb that negative energy, then they become more powerful. So there are positive aliens are there, negative aliens are there. There are positive higher beings are there, negative higher beings are there. There are positive astral beings are there, negative astral beings are there. There are positive tantric beings are there, negative tantric beings are there. All of this is there. Then there are some cult is going on. They are creating that religious cult, and those masters are creating a ashrama around in the astral world next to this earth sphere, and they are attracting all these earth soul to empower their inner soul. So there is a lot of things are going on in this world, beyond this world. As we progress, when our inner senses are developed, when our intuition is developed, then we start seeing beyond this physical world and start understanding all these higher forces, aliens and all of that. Okay, it is very true, it is there. Okay, and but there's some people make out of this so many illusionary imaginative stories and create so many other issues and all. So that is, you need to be very careful. The forces are there, it has been there from from the beginning only. It is not now. When the rishis were there, that from that time only all these things are there. It is not something new, it is there from the beginning only. And now coming to the question of Tirumularji, he came from Kailasa. Kailasa, the beings are there in Kailasa. Beings are there in the Vishnu Loka, okay, Vishnugiri, Vaikunta. The beings are there in the Manidvipa. Beings are there in the Yakshaloka. Beings are in Akasha, that is the Gandharva. Okay, so there are different beings are there on this earth. And Tirumularji came from Kailasa to the earth to meet his friend Agastya Muni. When he came on this earth, he changed his body, and there's a big story goes on that. Okay, so Tirumularji not born on this earth, he came from Kailasa. Okay, so he's a very very different. Now he has so many bodies also. He kept one astral body in this place. His soul body is in Kailasa. He is in the energy body in this near to the Chidambaram Tiruvaduttarai. So he's another astral body, his mental body. So he has made his different bodies kept in different places. But he is meditating with the soul body in Himalayas near the Kailasa. So Tirumularji is very different. So these siddhas are very different. They are beyond this alien forces. There is a dimensions are there. Now what we are living is the earth is a third dimension. Then there is a fifth dimension, Loka is there. And what the siddhas are living in a 12th dimension. And then you go to the higher Shiva dimension, like this, beyond the 12th dimension, like 15th dimension, like that. Then there is a 21st dimension. So like this, there are siddha lokas are there, Jnana Gunja is there. Their vibrations are different. Their words are different. The time, dimension is different. Space dimension is different. Energy is different. And the what the body is made of is a different. On this earth we need this body is made of 5 elements. In a Kailasa only the 3 elements. In other only the 1 element. So or the combination of different elements. So different dimension words have a different body. Some have a light body, some have a conscious body, some have a energy body, some have a astral body. So this is the very very big word. There are so many miraculous things, so many millions of words is there and all of that. So it takes a lot of time. That's how why after self-realization, God realization, Siddhas started meditating for thousands of years to know and explore different dimension of this Shiva's Shakti creation. So all of this is there. It is very true. And Tirumalaji came from Kailasha. So and that's how the one of the beauty of the Tirumalaji is he didn't left the body on this earth. He transferred it to a golden light body and merged into the Akasha Shivalingam of Chidambara to show his ability, where he came from and where he is gone back. He came from Shiva, he gone back to Shiva without leaving the physical body. Please understand, this is the power of the Siddhas. That is what make them different from all the yogis, avdutas and all. This parampara of these Siddhas is not just to self-reliance God relation, but transforming physical body into golden light body and becoming eternal, immortal Chiranjeevis for many, many yugas. That's what the Sadguru Tirumalaji. The next question from ID number 10,908. I am doing Bagalamukhi sadhana since 2 months. Can I also start Mahavarai sadhana also? Yes, you can do it. If you're interested, Mahavarai, you can take it. Next question from the same ID number. I sometimes feel very heavy and tightness in the head after the sadhana. How to reduce the heaviness as I don't want to skip any day? So what you do? First thing is after doing the sadhana, if you are doing too many mantra japa, you reduce it. And the second thing is whenever you do the mantra japa, you try to bring your attention to your heart or your navel point, and then you chant the mantra. And otherwise, if it is not possible, you look into the Divine Mother photo and chant the mantra. That is also good. So that's way you can do it. Otherwise, even if you do all of that, then also it is not. Then try to circulate into anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise like this, and make an intention to pull this energy. Anti-clockwise, and see that you are grounding the energy like this. You make an intention, pray to Divine Mother Bagalamukhi, Divine Mother, please bring the balance and whatever excess energy is there, please ground to my soul, my being by connecting to the earth. Like this you do it, or you do this, like this you take, and this you do like this, do like this. Then what happens? Whatever excess energy is there, usually whenever we do this sadhana, so much energy comes and accumulate. After some time, it will again little bit. When you sit for 5 to 10 minutes, automatically the energy will come, balance, settle down. Then all this heaviness, pressure will move away. But still, you have a problem is immediately you can do like this, so that you can bring the energy down, settle down, or balance your energy field. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Is it mandatory to hold the breath every time we do Kechari Mudra while chanting the 2 mantras in the Bagalamukhi Mahasadhana? Yes, whatever the sadhana procedure there, you should do it. But if you feel uncomfortable, then you release, and as it is comfortable to you, do it. But as you progress with your meditation, slowly, steadily, you should follow the procedure. Remember, Bagalamukhi is the sadhana of a stillness, stambhana shakti. Until unless you don't do this stambhana of your breathe, you cannot accumulate the energy of the Bagalamukhi, into your soul consciousness. So that is what the Kumbhaka, the holding the breath, is very important in the Bagalamukhi sadhana. She is the highest yogic practice it is that you are receiving. It's a very, very powerful yogic practice. The how to establish Divine Mother Bagalamukhi in my consciousness. That is the method, yogic method that is given to you. So if possible, do it. Otherwise, slowly, steadily, you practice and develop that ability. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,143. regarding protection against tantric activities. For the last 3 to 4 months, we have been facing repeated incidents where, due to health emergency, we end up in a hospital. Every time it's a different health issue, but there is no medical reason or explanation. In some recent incident, there was a clear indication of paranormal activity and that we are being attacked by some tantric activities. For me, it is very difficult to believe as we both husband and wife are Sri Vidya Sadhak and I regularly do Batuka Bhairava Sadhana and Havan. Guruji, is it really possible that such things can happen with the sadhaka? If yes, please guide and bless us to overcome. Yes, it's possible whenever we see that. Whenever the tantric attacks are there, where you need to intensify your sadhana, or you need to you need to do the aggressive, bring the divine mother Lalitambika in the aggressive form, like a Pratyangira, like a Bagalamaki. So you need to be very careful. Just as Sri Vidya Sadhana is what is the purpose of Sri Vidya Sadhana? To raise your consciousness and experience the self-realization. When you raise your consciousness, literally you don't attract the negativity. But what happens? Some of you are emotional, too emotional, or having a more negative thoughts. Then that will make the another person to attack you easily. So, if I meditate 1 hour Sri Vidya Sadhana, it's really good. I raise my consciousness. But afterwards, how you maintain your state of consciousness, your thoughts, emotions, feeling, that is also important. If you are a happy being, joyful being, means even the negative tantric attack will not work on you. Okay? But you meditated morning, but all the other things, you have a very low self-esteem and you have a very fighting nature in your family, your behavior or your thinking pattern is very negative, then obviously even you are a Sri Vidya Sadhak, you are prone to attacked by the negative people or negative psychic attack or tantric attack. In that case, you take a help of any expert if you are going through very difficult situation, or you have to bring the divine mother consciousness, aggressive nature, like Bagalamaki, Varahi, or the Pratyangira. You have to bring those consciousness and do the Havan regularly for yourself, for your family member, then things will be taken care of that. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,681. Few months before, one night when I was in sleep, I heard some kind of a song or stotra at 11:40 p.m. I got up from the bed to look outside, thinking somebody is playing the song outside, but I couldn't able to hear anything. As soon as I put my head back to the bed, I started here again. There were few lines I heard, but I could remember only two lines. Om Sadguru Natha Namo Namaha. Sadguru Lingaya Namo Namaha. I searched everywhere in a Google, YouTube, but I couldn't find these lines anywhere. I want to know what is this mantra all about. Also, 2 days after, around the same time, exactly the same time, I started to hear Om Brahma Devaya Namaha. Same thing happened like before. When I got up from the bed, I didn't hear anything, but I started to hear again when I back to sleep. I never chanted Brahma Mantra before, nor I read about it anywhere so that I could have got it by memory. I also have chanted these mantras sometimes to see the effect. I could feel the vibrations. Please advise me if I can continue to chant. If yes, how many times I can chant. Also, let me know how these are related to our sadhana. This is very, very positive experience that you are connected to, some guru lineage of your past life and receiving those mantras in this life. Especially when you are sleeping, you are going or your astral body is connecting, you are hearing this as an astral sound. That's why you wake up and you checked everywhere, but nobody's chanting outside. But again you went back to the sleep, again you touched your astral world, and again you hear those words. Means you are connecting with your past guru lineage in an astral level and receiving these mantras. This is what happens when we do the Sri Vidya meditation. We start getting connection of the past life masters, their blessing, and our own siddhis of the past life in this life. So this is what happening to it is something blessing to you, that you are receiving the grace of the masters. Maybe you have done that Sadguru Nata, or Parabrahma sadhana, so you are receiving the Brahma and Sadguru and all of that. So you need to understand this is something positive thing happening to you. You can chant it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and if it is giving you and taking you to the higher experience of bliss, joy and silence, then you can chant it more for 15 minutes, 30 minutes and all of that, so that you start receiving the grace of your master of your past life, and you are getting blessed, and you recollect all those memories, and next thing will be shown to you. This is always like this. In all these experiences don't come suddenly. Slowly, suddenly it will start revealing to you who you are, what is your past life connection, with what master you connected. All of this will come to you. Okay, you chant it minimum 3 to 9 times in the beginning, and as you progress, if you feel a good results, you can chant it 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or one japamala as you feel convenient. Next question from the same ID number. I usually do Sri Vidya with open palms as a mudra. By the time I reach level 3 or 4, I couldn't hold my palms open sometimes, so I clasp my hands in level 6. I do with a Surbi Mudra, but during part B, I tend to clasp my hand again. Is that okay? What does clasping hands indicate during meditation? This happens to many students, many meditator. We start meditation with a open receiving mudra, that is a open palms, and as we meditate, slowly our hands will come and close. Okay, this is because it is a meaning. Always mudras are the non-verbal communication. When they close, it means I want to close from the external world, and I want to go deeper into my soul world. So that's what happens to you. As we progress, we start disconnecting from the external world. We start entering into the inner world. That is what it happens to you, and many students experience this. This is a positive thing, that you are entering, going deeper into your soul consciousness, and this is a positive indication. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,931. Namaste Guruji. I have done a Sri Sampasiddhi Sadhana. While Diksha procedure, I feel so much energy in my crown palm. After I practice and sit and meditate, I feel energy only in palms. I am doing right away. Is this okay? Energize the crystal by using the Moola mantra. Please guide me. You see that as we meditate, sometimes we feel the energy in the palm, sometimes you feel the energy in a certain chakra, sometimes you feel the energy in the Sahasrara or Ajna or whatever it is. Wherever the energy healing is needed, wherever the blessing is needed, wherever cleansing is needed, that will happen. Sometimes it will move in the left side more, right side more, and all. So what is our job is, we just need to do this sadhana with a surrenderance to divine, and let go whatever feeling is happening. We should not analyze it. Okay, that's the one thing. And second thing is, so you are doing it right, it's okay. Okay, sometimes you don't feel energy also, then what do you do? So always sometimes you feel so much devotion, grace, surrender, so much energy. Sometimes you are empty, no energy, nothing. This is what happens to all students. High energy, no energy, or less energy. Like this again, high energy, low energy. Sometimes more devotion, sometimes no, nothing. So it is this spiritual experience are not constant. The energy level is not constant. It is always up and down with a different life situation, different experience, inner world changes, it will happen. Then can I energize crystal using the Moola mantra? Please guide me. Yes, you can do that. Hold the crystal in your hand, and whatever Moola mantra you want to chant, you can chant it and energize it. You just make an intention. I want to energize this crystal with this mantra for this purpose. Okay, then you hold it and chant the mantra for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you blow 3 times. The energization is done. Thank you. Energization done. Thank you. Energization done. Thank you. You make a sankalpa like this. The crystal will be energized. Okay. And more, if you want to, you can do it every week, or you can continuously do this energization for 21 days also. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, since 5 years, I am trying to attend your workshop, but somehow I can't come. And I am too much attracted with your center and you, Guruji. Sometimes I visualize that I am in your center and feeling happy. But when I feel depressed, saints give me sign through message or any how wait my child, let time come. Any past life connection I have, please guide me, Guruji. You see that whenever we are sincere, whenever our desire is sincere, whenever there is a seeking for the truth, then we will start attracting to the right master. So many students who are sincere, they feel the same thing. But what happens, they will be in a very quite far away places. Some of our students are from western worlds, some of them in the North India, yeah, some of them in the Srinagar, Kashmir. They cannot come. Sometimes they have been planning, but they cannot come. But if they make a strong sankalpa, I'm going to attend the workshop, then what happens? Money is organized for you, transport is organized for you. One person will come along with you. Even if you come here also, you safely, things will be taken care and all of that. It's how much you are willing to do. How much. I have seen many miracles. People don't have a money, they made a prayer, I'm going to attend the workshop. Everything is organized for them. There is a lady who is alone. She has a small baby, she cannot come here. Somehow again she also could able to come and attend the workshop. It's all how strong intention you have to learn, how much you give importance for your spiritual growth. Everything will matter here. Okay. But it's very true that there is some your desire, seeking for the truth could be the sincere, so you are attracted to this center. In this center is the main purpose is self-relation, God relation. It is a center for the truth seeker. If you are the one, then obviously you are attracted to this center. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,026. What is the significance of Divine Mother left hand that is in the downward position? Please guide me. It is giving a vara. Vara means it is a blessing you what you want. It's giving. Giving is a like this. So you are blessed with that. Another means this is means one is a giving, another one is surrendered to me, to my feet. I will be blessing you. So both meaning will be there. Next question from the same ID number. I quit practicing Sri Vidya sadhana in the night from past 6 months because of overtime or overwork in the office. When I quit Sri Vidya, I was practicing level 7. But I was practicing Varai sadhana in the morning daily. Now I want to start Sri Vidya sadhana in the night. Should I have to start from level 1 or should I start to continue from level 7? You need to start from level 1. Every week you have to add the higher level. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, I am practicing Varaya sadhana daily while doing the Havan with Mahavare mantra. But still I am not able to receive the abundance and prosperity. How I am able to receive financial freedom? So you need to understand there are two things there are two blocks on the path. One is a karma, another one is your own limiting belief. If karma is too heavy of the past life, but your sincere effort will help you to overcome this and you will attain the financial freedom. But if there is a limiting belief that you are holding for yourself, a subconscious belief, then it is very, very difficult. You have to work out with a self-analysis, one of the pillar of the Sri Vidya sadhana, release and do it. So it is not, some of you may be expecting too much from a too short. Some of you might have done, only 5 months sadhana, 6 months sadhana, 1 year sadhana, and you are expecting everything will be solved. In that case, it is not like this. You have a thousands of life karmas, and you may need a minimum 5 to 10 years of regular meditation and all. Then only you might have going to attain your goal. So like this will be there. So you don't know what is the quantum of karma that you are holding in your about your past life. That need to be released, that you need to understand. And second thing is, I have discussed in one of the video about the Lakshmi principle and abundance. Are you following that? That is also very important. So see that first you understand what is a Lakshmi, what is this tattva, what is the abundance meaning for you, and what is the financial abundance. Everything you have analysis, and then what are your belief system about the money, about the finance, and then you work regularly with a high intention. Every day, you have to have the same focus and meditation. Things will manifest. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,321. Sri Chakra Sadhana and Pratyangira. In Sri Chakra Sadhana, when we use a Sarva Trikanda Mudra, should we use it once while invoking the mother in the Sri Yantra, or at the end after showing all the mudras? Yes, when you invoke the Divine Mother into the Sri Yantra, you use Sarva Trikanda Mudra. That's one thing. And second thing is, when you do all the avarnas, and when you chant the Shodasi mantra, at that time also, Yoni Mudra plus Sarva Trikanda Mudra, both you are going to use and offer it to the Divine Mother. So, Yoni Mudra plus Panchadashi or Shodasi, okay? Or you may be chanting the, Panchadashi or the Shodasi, or the plus Sarva Trikanda Mudra plus, then also you are chanting the Panchadashi and Shodasi. So in the beginning to invoke the Divine Mother, at the end to finish the puja with the Sarva Trikanda Mudra. Okay, you both the times you are going to use it. Okay. Then next question from the same ID number. For inner worship of Pratyangira Sadhana, how to visualize the mandala? Should it be visualized in the Ajna Chakra or in front of us? Please guide. In both ways. Either you visualize inside in your, inside the Ajna Chakra or in front of the Ajna Chakra. Both are good only. Okay. Well, most of the time I suggest inside, but sometimes the people's sensitivity is too much in this part, Ajna Chakra. So I ask them to visualize outside the Ajna Chakra. Okay. So check yourself what is good for you. You can inside or outside. You can visualize the Pratyangira Mandala. Next question from ID number 10,866. Raja Madangi Bhairava. I am having experiences like instant manifestation and manifestation within a day. I once commanded someone far away with neither good nor bad intention, and somehow that happened within 6 hours. My question is, when I pray and ask for something and surrender, and it is going to take some days to manifest that, in that period of time, should I pray or make intention again before doing a sadhana daily? I think that in complete surrenderance, praying or making an intention only once is insufficient. Am I on the right track? Please guide me, Guruji. You see that you are going to make a sankalpa once, but for your mind to remind, repeated affirmation is always helpful. Okay, always helpful. Means you empower that affirmation. Whenever you affirm means your soul attention is going to your intention. And then the intention means again you are focused with your manifestation. So it's always good if you repeat every day, then it is really good. That will help you. One thing is to focus. Second thing is sometimes you will see that some limiting belief or inner negative voice start coming up. Sometimes blocks will be there. That also releases when you do the repeated thing. Today it may not come. Tomorrow, because of outside situation, you are affirming the same thing. Negative thoughts are coming. Limiting belief will start showing up there. So it is always better to do the affirmation or intention daily, sankalpa daily for manifestation. Next question from ID number 1370. Guruji, thank you for all your kripa on me. Guruji, I am doing a Sri Vidya Sadhana. Recently, I have been started Ayyappa Mandala Diksha, to visit Sabrimalai temple. I'm very sensitive to energy and feeling a lot of energy as if my body may break down due to practicing both Sri Vidya and Ayyappa Diksha. Please suggest me how can I reduce my Sri Vidya sadhana so that I can handle the energy without overloading myself. Guruji, I have taken a Sri Vidya Varahi Rajamatangi Saundar Lehri Diksha from you, but stop continuing Varahi Matangi Saundar Diksha same because of the energy overload. In future, if I want to start the sadhana, how can I start it? So what you do, you just do Sri Vidya sadhana one round. Okay, if you have taken level 1 to 7, at least you practice Sri Vidya level 7 one round plus your whatever your Ayyappa Diksha you have taken, you can do that. So one round this, one round or whatever that sadhana is there, you can do it. That will balance your energy. Once you come back, then slowly you can start chanting Varahi mantra, Moola mantra 3 times, Matangi mantra 3 times. Soundarleri, if it is needed, you can add the slokas and do it. Slowly and steadily, you can add and develop your energy. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Currently, my material life is completely messed up due to my Shani Sadesati, my younger son Kala Sarpadosha, and my elder not started speaking even at 4 years of age. Even amid of so many problems, I'm confident that all these problems will get solved when appropriate time comes, and my heart craves for moksha more than solving this problem. Am I going in a right path? Kindly enlighten me. Pray for me. See, when you come to the spiritual sadhana, you should not worry about the navagrahas and all. Okay? So, when you come to the spiritual path, all the navagraha doshas will be taken care, and what is the life lesson, it will come, and you are protected, guided, and all of this will be happening to you. So, what I suggest you just bless your both children after meditation, and don't worry about Shani Sadasati and all. Divine will take care. If you do this Raivada sadhana, you should not worry about all of this. You need to understand that. But when you say your life is messed up, then what you do, you are not focused. You need to focus what you want in your life. Make affirmation. Use the Siddha mind power. Many of the Sri Vidya sadhaks meditate more, chant more mantra, but they don't give attention to their mind power, their sankalpa shakti, and they are gone entertaining negative thoughts, negative emotion, negative behavior, and their energy is going in the wrong direction, and they create a wrong things. You need to understand meditation is very important. At the same time, making affirmation is very important. Remembering what you want about yourself and your family member is very important. This is every day you have to do it. What 2 to 3 things for you, especially your health, your career and relationship. You make a 3 sentence, 3 affirmation. Then overall development of your children's education, okay, their health, you 1 affirmation for that. Then protection for entire family, another affirmation. So you, these 5 affirmation every morning you have to just read out. If you remember, you just and then chant the mantra for 2 to 3 times. So you need to focus in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, or whenever you have get a time. Just remember these things and apply the life success statement. Go and read the success wisdom book. Whatever you have this affirmation, convert them into life success statement. Every day you have to focus on that. Then you see that your life will be now in a smooth way, very focused. You will start seeing how much you are powerful, how you can really have a control over your situations. Sri Vidya sadhaks are very powerful, but problem is they don't know the power of the mind. They don't know their attention, how they don't know where their attention is going. They have been creating for themselves out of ignorance, either your past life karma, this life, your focus, belief, feeling, thoughts, that you don't know what you are entertaining, and you are creating a lot of things. So be careful, bring awareness, systemize your things, and write down things will be, and don't worry about this Shani Sadesati, Kala Sarpadosha, all those things. You do the sadhana, do the havan, things will be taken care. Next question from ID number 10680. Guruji, due to irregular and heavy rains this year, crops didn't went well. for which my father suffered losses. How can I help my father? I heard you saying Ma Varahi is a Bhu Lakshmi. Please guide. Yes, you can help your father. What you do, you make a sankalpa. That make a sankalpa and add the protection shield to your agriculture field, agriculture land. And what you want a very good growth, good yield, and that will get a very good price. All should be made in your mind and chant the mantra. Ask Divine Mother Varahi interfere. We have a student in one of the student, he does the Durga Saptashati. He put the protection shield to his entire agriculture land. You cannot believe all outside things other than his land, many other things got lost because of the rain and other things. His land is good, and he's whatever he's growing is taken care by divine. Using the Durga Saptashati, every day he put the protection shield, and he sometimes he goes to the that agriculture land and he do the havan there, and leftover ashes he will put to the agriculture land, and he comes back. And he also sees that divine mother energy is coming and blessing the soil, entire soil in the agriculture land. Its fertility is increased because of divine mother as a Bhu Lakshmi, and and it is the crops are also getting very good and the things are taken care. So like this, how you do, everything is possible. So all these are the some of the ideas how you can help your father. Okay, and it works miraculously, I tell you. You apply it and see for yourself. Next question from same idea number. Guruji, I had a dream of a small child made me sit beside him, writing mantras on a slate, making me to repeat them and giving them to me, but I remembered only one mantra out of three mantra. So he has written a mantra here. I don't want to read it. Please, can you explain whose mantra is this? You see that this has a bijakshara of a Lakshmi and Krodaraja Bhairava, or the Kali Shakti is there, and Kamakala is there, Samhara bijakshara is there. If you see all of that, this will give a knowledge and destroy all the negativity. Okay, this could be mantra of a Bhairava that is blessed to you. Okay, maybe the small child made me to sit is a Lord Bhairava, that he has blessed you and made you to sit and given his mantra to you. You chant this mantra daily 3 to 9 times. Don't worry about other two mantras. Whatever you remembered, you need to chant. Other two mantra, there's no need to chant, so you are not remembering. That's how the divine will work. What is needed, they will give to you. Okay. Next question from ID number 10541. Guruji, I have taken Mahavaraya Sadhana Diksha recently and practicing daily. Due to time constraints, I am missing Durga Saptashi Sadhana sometimes. How should I manage time between practicing Sri Vidya level 7, Durga Saptashati, Mahavaraya Sadhana? Please guide. You see that what you do, today you do first day you do the Sri Vidya Sadhana, Durga Saptashati, and just chant 3 times or 9 times Moola Mantra of Varahi. Next day, what you do, Sri Vidya and complete Mahavaraya Sadhana. Then you chant 3 to 9 times Durga Saptashati Moola Mantra, or Siddha Kunjika Stotra, you can chant once. Like this, alternative day, you add up the sadhana, at least for 2-3 months. And then what happens, then you slowly drop the Durga Saptashati Chakra meditation, only do the Siddha Kunjika Stotra 1 to 3 times, plus Sri Vidya plus Varahi. After 2 months of Varahi sadhana, you just do the Moola Mantra of Varahi, drop the Chakra meditation of Varahi. So that way, Sri Vidya, Chakra meditation, Moola Mantra of Varahi, Durga Saptashati Siddha Kunjika Stotra 1 to 3 times. You will be doing all these 3 things in one settings, and things will be taken care for you. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. We have extended family with a 40 to 50 members. If I want to involve all of the family members in a spiritual process slowly, what is the best method? Like bhajans or Lalita Sahasranama, Devi Purana chanting? Please guide me. Best thing is Lalita Sahasranama chanting. Okay? Or else one Bija mantra. Last time I have given Om Hreem Namaha. It's very simple. All 40 to 50 members can sit and chant this mantra for half an hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Amazing energy will start developing in your own home. everybody is started blessed. Your own home will be attracting abundance, prosperity, peace, protection. All of this will happen. Okay. So best is a Lalita Sahasranama. Bhajan is okay, bhajan is okay, Purana, all they are good to hear. But if you want them to bring into spiritual path, mantra chanting, meditation, Lalita Sahasranama, Stotra meditation, those things are very helpful. Om Hrim Namaha. Make them all sit together, chant this loudly for 5 to 10 minutes, then chant the same mantra 5 minutes with their closed eyes. Amazing energy, and when they do it together, amazing, peace will happen. Everybody is blessing each other, and then they know that it is really giving a good result for them, then they themselves will have an interest and do it. Otherwise, just Lalita Sahasranama, they go on chanting the nama vali. Instead of stotra, take a nama vali, and each one of you chant, and then other person should listen, or all other people can listen and chant, or play audio. Along with the audio, all people can chant the mantra. That way you bless each other, and complete family get benefit of that. The next question from the same ID number: sometimes I get confused of on having a greater ambitions in life, given that they need a greater involvement in worldly things, and lose focus on spiritual practice. Please guide me. Nothing that, we have to give half into 1 hour, no matter what is my ambition, outside, whether it's a small or big. If you give a too much outside, very less inside, there's an imbalance. If you give too much inside and very less outside, also imbalance. So this is the how we have to learn on the path. Somehow you have to make a sankalpa that half an hour to 1 hour I must give for meditation. And whenever, and then apart from that, I can focus my time for outside worldly activities. Okay. If your ambition is, not only for your growth, but your family or the humanity, then it's really good. You need to pursue that ambition, because it is adding life to the others also. Okay. Next question from my ID number 10,299, related to Mahavarahi Sadhana. Dear Guruji, my husband is working at a distance place, and he comes only during the weekend. I'm staying with my 2 small kids and an old maid. For the past 1 month, I am so much scared to sleep. I am afraid that someone will come and attack me and my kids at night. This fear started all of a sudden. I cry at night and pray for Divine Mother. I cry due to fear. I always pray to Divine Mother and Shirdi Sai. Yet that fear is not going away. Please help me, Guruji. You see that whenever there is a fear, it is because of some news you have seen, or some of your friends are explained the deadly situation that they have gone through, or you have watched some thing in television or something. If it is happening, then you know that it is temporarily, it will go away. But if this fear is surfacing suddenly from inside without outside triggers, then you know that there is some childhood issues there, some memory, some suppressed emotion is releasing at that time. In that case, what you do, you chant the Bhairava mantra. The one who will remove the fear is the Bhairava. We have the video, Om Namo Bhairavaya Swaha, and trust on that. Trust is the question here. Actually you are in the, you are in the life lesson, whether you just pray, or you also trust to your deity or your master. That question is coming to you. So there's a testing time for you. So if you trust, allow, surrender, you will be happy. Okay, things will be taken care. But if you are not, you will not be happy. Fear will occupy you, and you will be disturbed. So choice is there. Most of the Sri Vidya students are taken care by divine Shiva Shakti. Only thing is, with the time, they will come to know how they are protected. So one thing, you put the protection shade for yourself, to your entire home, your children's, okay, and trust the deity and your master, and things will be taken care. And second thing is, you chant the Om Namo Bhairavaya Swaha, light a lamp every day night, and see and invoke Lord Bhairava in the lamp and tell them, you are the one who protect me and my family. You tell them, have a trust and faith, things will be taken care. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. Is Shirdi Sai avatar of Dattatreya? Please say about Shirdi Sai. Who is he? In Sai Satcharitra, Sai is angry in some chapters. Is he really angry? And all of. See that you need to go beyond. These masters are beyond the all the avatars. You need to understand. Of course, he's it has been claimed and said it is a Dattatreya Avatara and all, but they are beyond all of this. All these things, they are the blessing to the humanity and all. If there is anger, is also there is something else beyond that. That he lived his life for others. His compassion and love for the others is so high. Then all the one or two situation of angry, that is also because of the karma and other negativity he shown it. Okay, please understand, the anger is also needed as you grow to the higher level. Anger is also for a good purpose, okay, not for a selfish purpose. So when you get anger to protect someone, that anger is a positive thing. You need to understand that, and don't worry about whether he's high avatar, whether you feel connected to him, that is the question mark. If I feel connected to this master, whether this master, seeing this master, do I feel peace in my mind? By seeing this master, do I feel protected? By seeing this master, I bow down, whether this devotion is happening to me? That is what your question, your real question. Okay, don't worry about all the avatar and all. That's second thing. Read see his eyes. Do you feel the truth in him? Do you feel the unconditional love in him? Then you surrender worship, no matter all the avatar and all those things secondary. How your relationship with the master, how that the image of the master, what quality is bringing in you is important. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,937. If I have to go out sometimes, can I do this sadhana during yatra anywhere else? Also, can I use Kusha's asana? Yes, you can do it. Please note that whenever you do the sadhana, try to be alone, not sitting next to the another person and do the sadhana. Little bit you have a space for yourself. Put the protection shield and do the sadhana wherever you are, whether you are going to any temple, pilgrimage, any river, any place you do it, it's a blessing for you. Okay, you can use a Kusha's asana or wooden block, that can also be okay for you. Okay. Next question from ID number 1120. Pranam Guruji. As per your advice, due to various reasons, I am only practicing outer Sri Chakra Puja along with DSS meditation regularly. I am not doing any other sadhana. Guruji, with your blessing, I have got a very good results. Sometimes in Durga Saptashati meditation, I go into complete silence, bodiless state. It is happening to me frequently. It's a great blessing. It's a great blessing. You are touching your soul with the sadhana. Very good. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, my question is, can I do Sri Chakra Puja twice in a day, like outer Sri Chakra Puja at night and in the morning inner Sri Chakra Puja during meditation along with the Sri Vidya 7th level mantra? Yes, you can do the inner Sri Chakra Puja and level 7 Sri Vidya Sadhana in the morning, outer Sri Chakra Puja in the evening or at night. That's a good way. Outer you separate and you do both, and you are blessing yourself and you are energizing your yantra, you are blessing your family members also. That's really good. And the next question, Guruji, in most of your YouTube videos, you say that pillar is Sri Vidya meditation, Sri Vidya sadhana, which we have to do regularly. Please explain practicing inner Sri Chakra Puja along with the Sri Vidya level 7 mantra can be my Sri Vidya sadhana. Yes, you see that in the inner Sri Chakra Puja, what you are doing, you are showing the mudras, you are bringing the Sri Chakra Puja mantras, and you are correlating your outer Sri Yantra with the inner Sri Yantra or your chakras. So you know what is the importance of outer Sri Yantra, what is the importance of your inner chakras, how the outside Sri Yantra is connected, and by doing that, you are empowering your own soul. And this is a very powerful process. The understanding itself will tell you that you yourself is a Sri Yantra. Inner Sri Chakra Puja bring awareness that you are a embodiment of Sri Yantra, you are embodiment of Lalitambika, you are that. It's a great blessing. You continue, you are getting the results. That's very important. You continue with that. Next question from ID number 10,540. In this Navratri, I have done 9 days continuously sadhana. At Ashtami, I do Balambika Puja. After Navratri, I feel the Balambika presence in me. She is manifested in myself like a Kalparuksha. Because my all wishes are coming true, slowly my life is changed. Now whenever I wish anything, I just discuss with Bala in myself. Miraculously it's manifested within one day or a week. How it's possible, Guruji? It's my illusion or really Bala become manifested in me? If yes, please, Guruji, how can I raise Bala's energy in me? You see that you are seeing the result means it is not an illusion, right? You need to understand illusion is different, outside world results are different. You are seeing the manifestation, so you need to accept. Here the lesson of self acceptance is there. And then the second lesson, that because of your devotion, because of your sincerity, divine mother is blessed her presence in your soul. Okay, so you need to understand this. Okay, and you already have a experience, it's a blessing. And second question is, how can I raise Bala's energy in me? You chant more of a Bala Tripur Sundari mantra with a prayer. Mother, more manifest in me, more empower in me, more show your play within my consciousness. With a prayer, with a devotion, with a mantra japa, you can raise Bala's energy in your soul. Now you are blessed, actually you are blessed to experience all of this. Second question from the same ID number. From so many days I can't meditate properly on Rajamatangi. I'm always thinking that what is happening to me, why can't I meditate properly on Rajamatangi? From my inside one sound will come now. It's a time to take a Sri Vidya Sadhana. Now you are eligible for that. Before taking a Rajamatangi Sadhana, my plan is to take a Sri Vidya Sadhana. But how just I went to Rajamatangi Sadhana, I didn't know. What is this all happening with me, Guruji? It's nothing, you have been guided from inside to take a Rajamatangi. Okay, now you are inside guided that you need to take a Sri Vidya Sadhana. You can follow your inner guidance. That's all it is. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. Guruji, can we chant or use uh, to Havan mantras that you gave in YouTube, like a Das Mahavidya short mantra? Guruji, how should I infuse Annapurneshwari mantra in my hotel food? So what you do, you can use all those Dasmahavidya mantras that are given in our YouTube, because they contain a single bij akshara. So they don't need a diksha for that. So you can chant them. Already you have taken other diksha. So mother is active in you, Bala is active. So you are eligible to chant those mantras. That's one thing. That's one answer for your question. Second answer, how to infuse Annapurneshwar mantra in my hotel food. What you do, you make a sankalpa. Okay, you pray to Divine Mother Annapurneshwari and bless all the food that is prepared in your hotel, and see that Divine Mother, from her the pure white light is coming and infusing all the food in your hotel. And keep on chanting the mantra, Annapurneshwar mantra, with a prayer. Mother, please bless all the food in my hotel. And pray to Divine Mother that this food should bring a right nutrition, a right fulfillment to my customer. They are all blessed. So like this you pray and make chant the mantra. Mother will automatically flows and bless your food in your hotel. Your intention should be good. It should be win to win situation. It is not only bless the food, it also bless the customer who eat it, for their health should be improving. All that you have to pray it. Next question from ID number 10,296. I have finished my level 7 Sri Vidya Sadhana. I'm currently doing level 1 to 7 along with Sri Chakra Puja. I feel now like my soul taking a bath after doing all the sadhana, such a bliss, peace, and my day, everything is so calm and smooth. My love for mother has intensified so much more. I love her. She is my best friend. One morning I hear a voice in my room, a very soft voice of a lady that called for me by my name. I jumped out of my sleep. Is it mother who called for me, Guruji? Obviously, when you have a connection, when you have been in a talking with her, in your conscious mind, then it's what happens, you start developing a relationship, and then astral level mother will start manifesting and guiding you. That's what happening to you. Guruji, can you please explain a bit what these visions dreams I had? I was walking, and then I ended up in a field filled with all different colors of big lotus flowers. I woke up thinking I have only seen white and pink lotus flowers. Also, I dream someone gave me a long mala made with the purple beads. So this is all this, whenever you see different colors of the flowers, it represents the blossoming of your consciousness. The how beautifully your consciousness is, playing, or how it is manifesting, how Divine Mother is blessing you with all of this. And again, receiving, mala is also very, very beautiful, especially the purple mala. It is more of a inner growth and all of that in, represent. Next question from same ID. After I had finished level 6 sadhana, I had wanted to do VKG sadhana as I am so attracted to Lord Ganesha with mother form. With my job and schedule, I didn't go to. Now I feel attracted and drawn to do that sadhana. Is it okay for me to do that sadhana in New Year, Guruji? Yes, you can take it. If you feel attracted, guided, you can take it. Next question from ID number 10718. Sadhguruji, since 1 month I am suffering from high procrastination. It is too high that I am avoiding sadhana too. I know I am doing it wrong, still I am not able to come out from it. I am postponing my every work. This is the biggest problem I am facing. I am having a lack of willpower to do any work, although I know the benefits of doing it and disadvantage of postponing it. I feel too much sleepy every time I have I had many mistake in my sadhana? Is it a stage that come into the sadhaka path? If not, please guide me. Sadhguruji, how can I overcome these legends? What mantra can help me? Or what affirmation can help me? Please understand, this is a subconscious block you are going through. So whenever there is a subconscious block that is happening, means there is some deep desire is not manifested in you. You are, deeply disturbed at the subconscious level. Until unless you don't recover that, this will continue. Okay. So what you do, try to, think about all the, unfulfilled desires, or what is that subconscious resistance, that is you are not doing any work in your life. Either you are, too much diverted from your present career and all, something else is attracting to you. Try to little bit, do the self analysis, then only you will get a clarity about it. Next question from the same ID number. When I see someone suffering from illness, I tell them to chant Mrutyunjay mantra. I have that much strong belief in mantra that uninitiated person can take a benefit of the same. But what I see few days back, my landlord lady plays Gayatri mantra day and night from 20 years in her home, but her nature is not reflecting any effect of the mantra. Greed, ego, many other, more things that have been reduced through mantra is still in a large amount. I cannot sense peace in her life. This increased doubt in myself about mantra that can't be initiated, that can't an uninitiated person take a benefit of the mantra, although I have seen benefit of the mantra that you have given to me. See, your experience of sadhana is different, another person experience of the sadhana is different. By playing Gayatri mantra day and night, person cannot, change until unless something moves inside. People should ask for it, then you have to give, there is a value and importance. If you go on spreading, without a need, it is of no use. If I take my all Sri with the notes to give to one person, it will not change his life. But if I give to the one who is a thirsty for the knowledge, he meditate regularly, his life will change. So it is very important, it should come from within, from the person, you need to understand. Okay. So don't compare yourself with that lady and her life and all. There's no correlation at all, there's no right way of comparison at all. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. I have recently started reading Tirumantram. The English translation is not that good, but still there is something I understand what Molanji wants to teach me. In that I read that Molanji says about Patanjali too, that 8 masters who are disciples of Nandi. But I have a doubt about timelines of Patanjali and Mulanji, as Mulanji was there before Patanjali. Then why Mulanji told I am eighth disciple of Nandi after Patanjali? Why you worry about all these things, timelines and all? Don't worry about all of. See, these things you should not worry about all. What is the best information you take and leave all other things? What you need to worry is your life, your self relation, your God relation. You don't need no. I That's what I made it very clear to my students. It's not necessary. You need to intellectually understand the Tirumantiram. As you progress the higher level, the teaching of the Tirumantiram will manifest in your soul. You need to understand. So please don't worry about all these are the historical things, or these need you don't need to spend too much time for all of this. Focus on your self relation, God relation, stay with the pillars, make yourself grow, and let go all of this at the feet of Tirumalaji. He will guide you. As the time will come, things will reveal to you. Okay. Next question from ID number 10769. Since I started Sri Vidya level 5, I sometimes feel my Mooladhara going down into the earth and my height expanding. Can you please explain? It is what we call soul expanding. It is the experience of soul expanding, where you are grounding into the earth and also grounding into the sky, expanding into the sky. So it is an experience of soul expansion. Okay. Second question from the same ID number. Our Indian culture is heavily noticed by serpent beings, Nagas. Can you explain who are these serpent beings or Nagas as we call it? These are the invisible beings or the guardian angels that protect our earth dimensions. Okay. They are very powerful being. They have a power to protect the earth dimension. They are created for that. Okay. Like how we have a yakshas and gandharvas, like this we have a nagas. These are the invisible beings who are helping, and also visibly they are taking the form of a naga, and they will protect the places, and also they are highly spiritual beings, I can say that. Next question from the same ID number. Is prana the light particles that comes from the sun, and we borrow it while we are here on this earth, and is our soul one of this star itself? See, the when before coming on this earth also, we hold some amount of prana in our pineal gland. So the your lifespan, what is the in your lifespan you have to spend here, that much prana is stored in your pineal gland. Then you come here, then you also take the prana that is needed to survive for your entire body from outside also. So this one is inside, another one is outside. As you spiritually grow higher level, you store the outside and inside prana in the Brahmarandra. Then slowly you discharge from outside and you be in that inner state of consciousness. And the question is our soul one of the star itself? Our soul at the individual level, you can say that, but the you as a spark of Shiva Shakti, you are everything. Okay. So stars, planets, everything is within you in your soul. That is the higher understanding. Next question from ID number 10385. Currently, I am practicing Varaya Sadhana, Sri Sampasiddhi and Sri Vidya level 3. On 4th Feb, early morning after completing my regular sadhana, I slept again for some time. During that time, Guruji came in my dream. We were inside a building with a beautiful white walls in background. Guruji spoke to me and told me to call myself as Shiva Shakti. As I heard it and moved a little away, I came back to Guruji to confirm and asked, should I call myself as Shiva Shakti? The answer was yes. Then I came back with another question in my mind and asked if I can call my subconscious mind as Kamadhenu, as I have named it like that. The answer was, oh my God, and dream ended. In reality, it is true that I have named my subconscious mind as a Kamadhenu. I used it to bring attention to my subconscious mind during Siddha Mind Power. After 1 or 2 days of my dream, somehow I stopped it. Please advise. on both calling myself as Shivashakti and my subconscious mind as Kamadana. Both are really truth. You are a spark of a Shivashakti. Your soul is a nothing but Shivashakti. Your real name is a Shivashakti. That's what you experience. Very true. And second thing is your subconscious mind is a Kalpariksha Kamadenu, because that is where whatever you feed to your your Kamadenu, that is subconscious mind, that is going to manifest. So both are true experience that you have received in your dream. Okay. The next question from the same ID number. Dear Guruji, 3 days back, early morning after completing my regular sadhana, I slept again for some time. During that time, I had a dream. It looked like I was coming out of a school building. Then I was able to fly. As I was flying in the air, a voice like that, an angel called me to told, the Lord says you to stay completely away from the entire world. After that few words, I don't remember. What does it indicate? What should I do? It just said that this word, whatever you say, this word is a mind. All the mind business will be there in the on the path. So more you too much focus on the mind, more you are into the word or the sensual pleasure and all. So when you it is said stay away from the entire world, and maybe you have not remembered, focus more on your spiritual path and progress. It is the message that is given to you from your spirit guides and angels. You just follow what is the best possible and let go at the feet of divine Shiva Shakti. Okay. The next question from ID number 1422. I am doing level 6 Kadgamala Das Mahavidya Dattatreya Anaga Lakshmi Sadhana. Please help me to focus and how to develop continued devotion for sadhana. So what you do, whenever you do this sadhana, try to play more of a positive experience. How Divine Mother helped you, how you have a beautiful experience during meditation. Okay, and watch our YouTube videos and read the experiences of our students who have done it. And the more you read, watch our videos and play your own experiences, positive experiences, then what happens, more you are focused into the sadhana, more you feel devoted, more you feel surrendered, then again you have a very good and positive experiences. So positive experiences, focus, again it will lead and inspire you, again you continue your sadhana. Okay. The next question from ID number 1423. I am doing level 7 Sri Vidya Dasmavidya. I am doing sincerely and honestly, but I am facing lot of financial loss, not getting any spiritual progress, sometimes disturbed with the past bad memories. I did Havan continuously for more than 1 year, also doing lighting the lamp in the southeast corner. Please guide me. Okay. So sometimes what happens, you do all the things, still your things are not, means there should be some heavy karmas that is need to be cleared. Follow the Lakshmi principle. Okay, abundance. And if there is any limiting belief, you do it. Sometimes what happens, we do the havan for another person, maybe your husband, you do it for your children's, you do it, your son, you do it, but their karma or their life lesson is too heavy, they are not learning. So whatever the energy that is created by you, they are not accepting. This is also possible. So if you are doing it only for yourself, it should help you. But when you do it for other, for your husband, for your son or a daughter, someone else, it will take a time. Okay, because they might have lesson to learn, or they are not accepting the spiritual energy that is created by you. But if you are doing it for your own business, your own job, then it should work out. Otherwise, you look into your limiting belief, try to release them, things will be taken care. Next question from the same ID number. While doing Dasmahavidya, can we offer flowers and fruits mentally to all Devis, including Dhumavati? Only thing is, I'm not able to maintain the same time for doing this sadhana. It's okay. You offer the fruits, flowers to all the Devis, including the Dhumavati. They are in the form of a mother. They will accept you. And it's okay if you cannot able to maintain the time, do the sadhana anytime, but if you feel devoted surrenders, then things are taken care. Next question from ID number 10134. Guruji, I am strongly attracted to the sacred place in Himalayas, Gyanagunj. In my sadhana, I pray to Mulanji to take me there and mentally visualize being there along with a lot of divine beings with a golden body. I also visualize Mulanji sitting under a huge tree in a golden radiant body with divine mother and all the deities within him. I do the puja arti in mantra to the divine within him and offer all the puja to him. Is this visualization okay, or should I try to visualize Mulanji within myself while doing the puja? This is really good. This is really good, but you are following, and it's a great blessing. If you are doing it, is you are doing it in a right guidance. So your inner soul is guiding you in a right way. Okay, but now your question is, should I try to visualize Mulanji within myself while doing the puja? If you see that if it is possible for you, you can do it. Many times it is not possible for many of us because we feel the limitation. We may not accept ourselves 100%. So it's very difficult for us to pull the divine or the guru within ourselves. But if you do it, it's a great blessing also, I'm telling you. Because whenever we worship a deity or a guru within our heart, it's more powerful than worshipping them outside. Okay. Next question from ID number 1558. In Das Mahavidya Sadhana, each Mahavidya deity represents a disha, direction, or a zone in a Vastu. And it says that it removes all the negativity from that particular disha. Same with the Ashtabhairava Sadhana. I want to ask no about any mantra or prayer to remove, harmonize geopathetic stress, bad water veins, electromagnetic radiation in the house space, which directly affects the health of residents. Please help. I advise you to go with the crystals than all of this. Whenever you do the service for other, it is better you offer the crystal of that direction. You can energize and give to it, or you can, another point is you can use our Swastik Sri Yantra, sticker. You can keep to all the direction. That also help you to solve the problem. Then this Dasmahavid is more of personal sadhana for you than a Vastu thing, that you need to understand. You more you empowered with Dasmahavida, more you are guided from inside. What crystal need to be kept, what plant should be kept there, what the yantra should be kept there, all, or what type of light or lamp you should add, what type of color paint you should do there. All this you will get a guidance when you do the Dasmahavida sadhana. So I believe crystals are the best thing you can do it. They are very very helpful to overcome all these issues. Or the Sri Yantra is the best thing to do it, or Swastik Sri Yantra is the very best thing to do it, then all these Dasmahavida things. Okay. When I sit for, because Dasmahavida means it's a Siddhi Pro. First you should have a Siddhi, then you can keep it there. If you don't have a Siddhi, you keep it, it won't manifest. But crystal is a living energy in the physical form. You keep it, things start working without you to have a Siddhi and mantra and all of that. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. When I sit for Dasmahavida sadhana, my spinal cord back hurts, paining instantly, and it ages till the sadhana completion. However, when I sit for Dasmavidya Havan, I am able to sit for hours, very less pain in my back. Please guide. There could be possible that the way you sitting in the in the Havan, the way you focus inside, the way you focus outside, everything matters. Take a support of a pillow if possible. If you have a back pain, little bit relax and do the sadhana of Dasmavidya and see that. Okay, because when you meditate, we are focusing more on our pillar, our chakras. So when it is moving there, okay, it is moving. Whenever the blocks need to be released, that pain can be felt there. Or if your physical health is not good, then also the problem will happen. But it is not the case with Havan. However, you are focusing, you are involved here and there, entire focus is outside, your energy is not going inside. So it is very different process altogether. Next question from the same ID number. After taking Dasmahavidya, I am getting a lot of clients, cases of black magic removal, spirit issues in Vastu, property dispute, court cases, etc. I am a Vastu consultant, so I need to deal with them. Can we do the Dasmahavidya Havan in their place for their protection from negative energies, and stick laminated papers with the Bija Mantra on the different direction wall? Is there anything else you can guide me? You see that whenever we use our mantra for others, we lose our power. Please understand. If I do the one japamala for myself, my life will be very beautiful, smooth. If I make a sankalpa for another person and do the mantra, all this mantra shakti will go to that person. So always I suggest all our sadhana is for personal growth, not for a service to the others. Okay, but you can use it for your family members, because your family members, you have born on this earth with your family members, you are here to balance care of them. So that is your dharma, so you need to fulfill. But when you want to do for another person, for removing black magic of that person and removing the negativity, what happens? Unnecessarily you attract those negativity for yourself, or your family member will suffer. This is my experience, and I have seen many of our students, when they work for another people, unnecessarily they start fighting in their family. Unnecessarily their parents will be getting sick, and that negativity start attacking not you, because you are a sadhak, but you people who are not a sadhak in your family, they are attacked. When you do the things for another people, though, if there is a tantric effect, is very, a deadly thing, where they are using the spirits, they are using the dakinis and all. When you do the havan for them, then what happens? They will not only, leaving that, they start attacking you and your family member. So whenever we work with a tantra, you should have somebody very powerful, and you have a promise that it is going to protect you all the time. Without that, you should not enter to this, black magic, tantric things, spirit release and all. I know that's what we don't do all of that here. You see that in our path is very pure. Even many times our students will send, please remove black magic. I don't involve all of this, because I want to maintain purity of my soul. Then I connect with my students. I want to give the best to my students during the diksha. I don't want to work with this negative, path. I don't want to focus on that. Okay, if you want to work with those things, then you should have some siddhi, of one deity should be back of you. One, entity or individual being should be protecting you and your family all the time. Then you enter into that field. Otherwise you unnecessarily attract, and in the beginning it looks very good. As your tapashakti goes, you start having a more problems in your life. So I don't advise, all these our sadhana is not for removing black magic and all. Okay, otherwise we would have done this here only in our center. We would have done every amma say havan to remove black magic and all. We don't do all of that, because we want to maintain the purity of our soul, maintain the purity of this, center. And our main focus is a personal growth, family growth, and spiritual growth for self relation and god relation. So I also don't advise you to doing havan for others and all. Unnecessarily it will take away your tapa shakti. One thing, you lose your mantra charge, and you start interfering in another person's life. Those entities start hurting your family member and all. Your health will upset, your family member emotional issues all will start. So it's better thing is use a crystals, use swastik sri yantra. And if they have going through any black magic, ask them to take a tantric person help. Okay, or they should do any of the sadhana that can take the expert help for themselves. But don't you yourself put your energy, effort and all. You will face issues, and in the long run it is not good for you. If your focus is self god relation, then you should be very careful about all of this. Okay, next question from id number 1535. If we are having more than one Sri Yantra at home, then Guruji, please guide regarding the worship. If we worship the one will suffice, will all the Yantra kept home are connected to one another? Please guide. So what you do, you see that whenever you offer any puja to one yantra, you just offer the gratitude. You see that whether you have a 4 yantra, 5 yantra, 10 yantra in your home, it's not a problem. Before meditation, you offer the gratitude. Ask divine, make a prayer, divine mother, manifest your healing presence, abundance presence, protection. All these things manifest in the Sri yantras in my home. You make a sankalpa. Then you chant a mantra and offer the flowers to all the Sri Yantra mentally. That's all you have to do it. Just do it 3 times. You know, I offer the flowers to all Sri Yantra present. wherever you are meditating. Before that, then you say, I ask my soul connect me to the divine mother in the form of Sri Chakreshwari in the yantras, and receive her blessing in my meditation, and do the meditation. Okay, that's one thing. If you do the puja for any one yantra, it is sufficient. Things will be taken care. Things will be taken care. It's not necessary you have to meditate on all the yantras and all. Okay, we are going to finish this doubt clearance session. We have answered all the questions. Okay. I pray to Divine Mother, Lalita Ambika Raja Rayeshu Mahatripur Sundari, Sadguru Tirumalarji, bless you, guide you in your spiritual growth, in your path of self realization and God realization. Okay. Thank you. Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.